Okay, I think we're live on this one now. And Kraken's here and Dig here. Okay, this one's actually live and Pocket Woman is here.
And yep.
Gone.
What's up, puppy? Just gonna mute myself. My dog wants something. I'll just go see what she wants.
Well, here we go. Now everything's still fucked up.
No, we're on. We're on now. We're good to you. I think we're back on. Yay! We made it.
Okay, but do we lose like everyone on YouTube?
No, I don't think so.
No, it looks like there's still like 16 people or so on here hanging out with us.
Better chances for the giveaway.
We're still super cool, and I still got a badass giveaway to do. So I'm glad everybody came back for the second part because we got a really cool giveaway of a LockChuck item that he actually made, and I got to show you what's coming up in the next week's giveaway. So I'm gonna show you this week's giveaway, and then I'll show you next week's giveaway, and you're just gonna die because LockChuck is so badass. He may have had us with technical difficulties, but he is a badass. Let me tell you.
I think he just had a stroke.
He did. He said, "No." It was funny. You're okay, LockChuck. Thank God you're technically what do you call it? All right, I'm gonna make
that's to be debated if you can hear me.
We can hear you.
Okay. I can't get my camera back.
I'm gonna try to make mine on the bigger screen here, but I don't want to lose everybody else.
Hold on
the screen.
I'll get you there.
There we go.
Yeah, that's okay. So we need Lady Locks to take everyone else off of the stream.
Okay, so here's what we're giving away this week. This is a LockChuck original pinning tray dresser. Pinning tray dresser. So it has 8 sections. Fancy. And it sits like this on your desk. It has 8 sections, so it'll look like this. And what you do is you press them out from the back.
Maybe on your desk.
And then you can open it and put all your pins in here.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah, and they close, and then you can drop, if it falls or whatever, nothing happens to your pins. They're super secure. You could drop this whole entire dresser and whatever, and all your pins stay perfectly safe.
Well, so, I've got 3 kids, so if I win that, I can put it to the test.
That is cool.
Yes, you definitely could. And however LockChuck did it, they are in there tight. I love it. So it's not like they slide right out if it tips. You know what I mean? Look at that. It's totally secure. I absolutely love this. I love the little notch he cut out in the back, and I love that he made 8 spots for it. So this is really cool. So this is what's up for grabs this week, plus of course the sticker pack and all of our poker chips and stuff like that. And then wait till you see what he made for next week. Oh, and I got my C83 open. Yay!
Nice.
So you got to get working on yours, LockChuck. If I can do it, I know dang well you can do it.
Yeah, it's the bidding.
Okay, so then LockChuck actually made, if you guys are familiar with the small rig for your vise, right?
Small rig.
We all
have that.
We all love it. Mine has a Terry B on it. All right, so then LockChuck
Well, I don't have a Terry B on it.
Well, mine does. So LockChuck made a new and improved 3D printed device. Check this bad boy out.
Oh, that's cool. That is 3D printed.
What?
Yep.
Holy shit.
3D printed this one. And then, so you just take these goodies off and you put your small rig on here.
Wow, that's a 3D printed small rig.
The whole thing is 3D printed.
Yeah, you may want to leave the washer in between so it doesn't crush it, but yeah.
Oh, okay. So you leave the washer in between, guys. But that's how you pretty much work it there. If you have a small rig of your own, you just pop it right on here, and this thing is really cool. I have one that he made, and I've been testing it out, and it's working pretty dang good.
The screw is metal, I think, right?
Yeah, the screw is metal.
A bolt.
Yeah.
How you inserted it in there?
Yeah, I left a slot for a bolt to go through the arm.
Yeah, it's really great. He
Really
did an
cool.
amazing job. And this one's kind of two-tone with the kind of, I don't know if that's, what do you call that? Kind of reddish something.
It's
And
Lady
like
Locks
a
color.
green color. It's gorgeous.
So it's kind of countered from underneath with a nut or something?
Nope. Just 3D. 3D
No, no.
printed.
The,
Whole
the
thing.
screw, with the screw.
You
Take the
could,
nut off and show them the bottom of that ball. Is what I think what Diggs is asking.
Yeah, right.
You don't have to. Yeah, not that, but yeah, that's
oh,
fine.
this here.
Yeah, that one, and then showing the bottom of the ball. I think is what Diggs is trying to ask. Not the other. The
This
one in your.
one.
Yep, that one.
Yep,
See the bolt.
See the bolt, Dig?
I don't see anything. Right. Yes. Ah, yeah, there. Okay. Ah, okay. Is it just a screw, which is completely through? And,
Yep.
nice. Okay.
LockChuck is literally a genius when it comes to this stuff. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, so
Well,
he made the tolerances that good that you kind of pushed
that's
it
not,
in and it holds in there.
That's
Yep.
not wrong.
Pretty good.
LockChuck is awesome.
He really is. I mean, to
Pretty
come
good.
up with this. And the reason is I asked him, I said, I wanted a 3D printed vise, but I had a round, and he sent me his round one. He said, I have a round one. You can just have it and see if you like it, because he didn't care for it too much. And I said, okay, I'll see if maybe I like it. And then I said, boy, it would work a lot better if it was maybe oval shaped, because when I was picking, it was tipping like this. So I said, man, I wish it could be, oval shaped or something. And don't you know, he just kept working on this for me and I mean, he made like 4 different ones until he got it perfect. And it's perfect now. He tested it out. It's super strong. The ball is big enough so this, once it's screwed down, this doesn't move. So it's not like this is moving on you. You know what I mean? It's
Pretty cool
really,
design.
it's very,
good.
very sturdy. And
Well,
it works really well.
It would almost have to be sturdy to hold up to Lady Locks tipping.
Yeah, but I think
100%.
I
So
think
you
we all
guys
need
know,
3D printers now.
yeah, you guys know if I'm using it, it's working. It's working good. So that's
Very
it. And you
cool.
just put your small rig on the top, and you can use it just like any other one. So I'll actually use it today, and you guys can all check it out. But yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing next week. I'll do the 3D printed vise, and then this week we'll do the pinning dresser, and we've got a couple of these to give away. So if you don't win one this time, you might win one next time around. And worst case, I'm sure LockChuck will give you the file if you have your own 3D printer and want to print this stuff.
Can you show it like slightly angled into the camera that I can see the height of the border?
Oh yeah, Chris.
It's very close to what it would be on like my vise. It's very close to it.
Yeah.
So
it's a little taller.
Okay, so there is a small border on the sides.
Chris Capune has it right. Like
I thought
so
about
good that
if you make it a little bit higher, then you have kind of pockets on the edges. But I think it's also planned like that, right?
I'm not sure what you mean.
You have like 4 pockets for stuff on the sides.
Yeah,
I don't have these pockets on my just normal.
Oh,
vise.
Okay. Yeah, I love these
like
pockets.
Yeah,
they're very nice. And he did that because the one that was on the the one that was on the, I guess, on the computer already was a circle one, and it has the pockets. The circle one had some pockets and like a pinning tray slot. But I just liked the pockets instead of the pinning tray slot because I have a lot of pinning trays already. So he just made them all pockets for me. But he really did. He went and did this and designed this and figured it all out. He reinforced it on the sides here with these things. He went to town, and he really did make a great little vise. And I can say if it's because you don't want it to slip, if you just buy some of this stuff and glue it to the bottom, it's not going to go anywhere.
Wasn't Chuck online a few minutes ago for a few seconds?
Yeah, he was here. I think he's doing something in the background right now.
Oh, okay.
But
so last thing I wanted to ask...
Oh, is Paracentric back there? Where's he at? Oh, there he is.
The big screw you unscrewed, is that plastic? So 3D printed?
Yeah. Is what 3D printed?
The big what is it? It's for me. It's a nut. This.
No, all the metal. It's metal. That big.
No. Down to the bottom. This biggest screw kind of. This. They are on your right
This
hand.
thing?
On your right hand now.
This?
Yeah.
Are you asking about this?
Wait, I need to put the other screen on.
I don't know what.
Wait, you
Sorry,
wasn't live.
Dig. I'm not sure what you're asking about. Sorry about
To
that.
the base where the round thing is. Yeah, this screw.
This thing,
that-
it's plastic. That's 3D printed
Interesting.
too.
Crazy. So it's able, so you can print threads actually.
Yeah, he printed. Let me show you the actual underneath it.
That's
This.
plastic, huh? Wow.
Yeah.
But how to? Oh, that's crazy.
Yep. He
Wait, it
figured
looks
this all out.
metal though.
Yeah, he figured this all out. Printed it. It's all printed. Everything on here is 3D printed plastic except this bolt that goes through.
Huh. It's hard to see that on camera.
I think it's interesting that you can actually print threads. That's something mechanical, which is. I thought it's too small, but it's crazy that's possible.
Yeah, you can kind of see the threads right
here. Yeah, I saw them
a little bit. But yeah, he 3D printed everything on here is plastic. It doesn't weigh anything. It's amazing. It's really nice because it's not heavy and bulky. You know, like I mean, I like my vise, but I like Picksmith how he's just got that little block of wood. It's just that little thing, you know, and he can move it all around, and it's not, you know, banging into stuff and all that. And I thought that was really neat. So I wanted one, and I've been wanting one, and I'm
like about the design from Chuck that it's so slim, that it's so less parts, so less material actually, and that great function. It's just about like a plate, the screw, the bolt in the middle, and the screw. That's everything.
Yeah,
that's
crazy. That's it.
That's really crazy.
Yeah,
the rims, or how you would call them, which form like a cross. No, the rim on the top, bottom, left, right. These size things. Yeah, exactly. These are actually for stability of the whole thing, that it holds.
Yeah.
And he made it in a really cool way.
Yeah, he really did. Because I don't know if I have the round one anywhere. I can't remember where I put it now. I put it away, I think. But it was a round 3D printed vise, but it kept moving. You know, it kept back and forth. It was really weird, and it kept moving on me, and it kept kind of, you know, it wasn't stable at all. And so I said, that would be really cool if it didn't move, you know. And he said, oh, let me try to figure something out. And boy, didn't he come up with a great idea. And like you said, if I'm picking with it, it's not moving because I'm not gentle.
That's really great.
Yeah, so we'll do the I don't know, whatever you guys think, vote on it, I guess. If you want me to do the pinning dresser or the 3D printed, or let's just do both. Let's do a drawing today for both. I have another one of both of these things, so
these are so great.
We can do them. We can do them all.
Didn't you have
next week too?
Didn't you have to draw like this from Bobby Keys?
No, I think oh yeah, I have a drawer like that from Bobby Keys. I have one, but it's kind of different than that one. It is
4, 5.
Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6, and it's a little smaller.
Was that also closed on the top if you pull it out?
Yeah, they're the same as the other ones. They're just the little. Oops, that one's broke. Sorry, I have it upside down. Here it is.
Yeah, so it just has a cover. Okay.
Yeah, great. The same little dresser things in it, and these are, I think, exactly the same.
Yeah,
the same size.
Yeah, they're available Thingiverse.
Yeah, but LockChuck designed the backing that comes like you can push it through from the back, you know, which is really nice. And this one's actually super tight where they don't go anywhere, so they're not gonna roll out. You know, I mean, I'm sure they eventually will once you use it enough. I'm sure it'll kind of start getting looser. But I mean, it's meant to sit like this in one spot, so it's not meant to be thrown around the whole thing. But you can definitely toss these guys around and not lose your pins for sure. They stay up and down just how they are. They don't have any space to move around in there, you know. But these are a really great thing. And like Pocket Woman said, you can either write something, like I could write on the bottom what lock is in here, or you could put a piece of paper separate and say, you know, pinning tray 1 through 8, and like write down what you've got in there. Or you can either
Plain as type.
or you can either use a piece of tape. Yeah. But I don't know if a piece of tape will go on the bottom of this. You might have to put it in with the pins and close it in, like the
On the
name of it,
side,
because
on the
it's
side
kind
of the
of.
drawer.
Well, I was thinking
Oh,
of
yeah.
on the face of the
And
drawer.
there's enough.
Yes, you're right.
Just
Yeah, you could
on
put
the
it right on the
face.
front. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a good
you could do
idea.
some plain
Yep.
as type, and so you can easy
That's a
comes
good
off.
idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah,
can make
because
the next ones with more space.
I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, he did all this. He made all this stuff, and like you said, he really went above and beyond to design this for me. So I thank you, LockChuck. That was so awesome. You did a great job. Everybody's really excited about this
You
stuff.
missed all the good words we had to you.
I was listening on my phone. I had
Okay.
to,
Great.
And
after
but yeah,
screwing up everything else. So.
yeah, but this is all donated by LockChuck. He donated all this stuff to us for the giveaway. So everybody, big thank you to LockChuck for our giveaway stuff today. Totally cool of him.
Okay, last question to LockChuck. The threads, do you print them directly, or do you do kind of printing them and you need to afterwork them?
No, they're printed directly, and you just have to adjust the tolerances based off of individual printers. But that is actually a public design on Thingiverse that you can use.
Oh, cool.
That thread and ball design is kind of a shareware. I just used it and added the stem and scaled it up.
Yeah, cool. That's really
Really
cool.
amazing work, LockChuck.
mean-
Seriously.
Is it kind of a normal pitch and normal thread diameter, or is it custom made and you never will find a metal pendant to it?
It's more of a custom thread for 3D printed stuff. But
Interesting.
like I said, I didn't make it was already threaded when I got the part off of Thingiverse. I just modify.
Yeah.
That was the only part that was not completely designed. I did, but
Well,
we
you
needed
added
a
it all
3D
together
printer.
and thought it all
yeah,
up.
yeah.
You
The
did a
hard
great
part's
job.
working it in Fusion. The software's called Fusion that I use. So
Yeah, it's much appreciated, LockChuck. Seriously. I actually really love it, so I'll be using mine. I didn't want to sneak peek it before before the giveaway, so I used my regular voice. Everybody seems to really want the pinning trays for sure. Hunt the pin is a right. Oh, Jess said it's a rite of passage, though, isn't it? Yeah, DMAC. I love crawling on the floor playing Hunt the Pin. Such fun. Hope Complex says he ends up. Let's see. I need one of those. What's that?
The vacuum with the pantyhose over the nozzle, looking for springs and pins.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
I was just vacuuming today, and I was trying to figure out a way to not suck up stuff like that.
There you go. Grab a pantyhose.
Every time I learn something new.
I need one of those pinning trays. I tend to end up throwing pins around half the time and then end up spending 30 minutes crawling around with a torch looking for the last missing key pin. Yeah, I definitely agree on that. Jeff, I legit sat on the floor when repinning now, so the pins don't drop as far and they're easier to find. That's a great
smart.
idea.
Well, there we go. Yeah, but I mean, I like my table so much that I don't know. It's a plus or minus kind of deal there.
Yeah, I guess you could just sit on the floor repinning. That's actually kind of genius, Jeff. None of us thought of it either. That's terrible. Chris said Brett likes pantyhose.
Well, Brett likes a lot of things.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Yep, pantyhose on the vacuum is genius. Yeah, I end up losing stuff, and then when I go to look for it, I find the stuff I lost last time. I never find the stuff I lost this time. So I just go, okay, well, I'll find it next time, and then I put the lock in a little thing in my drawer and wait till next time I lose something, because then I'll find that, you know. I never find what I'm actually looking for, though. And there's days that the one day I sat here at my desk, no lie, I was picking something, and all of a sudden this spring rolls from my desk right down to my vise. It just was, I mean, I just noticed it rolling. I mean, I didn't even do anything. I was picking a lock and noticed this rolling spring out of the blue. I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on with that. It was a V18 spring that I picked like 3 months before then. And I lost like 10 of them. And like, I found 3 of them that day. When the one rolled down, I found that one. Then I found another one, and then another one somewhere else. So I ended up finding 3 that day, but it was like 3 months later. And I don't know how one just rolled across my desk. It's a level desk with nothing. There was nothing that it could have came from. But like the universe was giving it back, I guess. I don't know. So LockChuck, do you know how to run the selection thingy majiggy for a giveaway?
I do. If I don't crash shit. So
you're
this
fine.
one,
Everybody's still here. We're all having a great time. Nobody.
Yeah.
We're fine. We're fine.
Is it
I know.
me or is everybody's name gone?
Is what?
Everybody's name is gone on their picture, at least on my computer.
Yeah.
oh, well, I think it was just because I switched to, let's see, how about this? Let's see.
Oh, maybe, yeah, that might
It's
be.
the
I see what you're
view.
saying.
Let's see. View. I gotta click the right button.
I know. I've certainly found a spring in my beard like a couple of days after the last time I even touched a lock. So
A spring in your beard.
Your beer.
Hola,
Oh,
LockHeat.
there it is. Yeah.
I want to pick with you.
Okay, I found out something really crazy.
Hope Complex.
There
I
they
found a
are.
pin in my hoodie pocket after crawling around on the floor looking for it and then wandering around the house. 30 minutes later, I put my hand in my pocket and there it was.
In your hoodie pocket.
You missed it, LockHeat.
I found a missing tensioner in my coat, Squiggle Dog said.
So, everybody, that if you have not, since on this live stream, if you've not made a comment, please comment to be entered into the giveaway. And we'll give it a few more minutes.
yeah, because we fucked up the last live stream.
Y'all didn't. No. I did.
Weird, it's not
We just
right.
we saw it going down. You were like, no.
I don't know what I said when it was going down. It probably was not.
I think it was just an oh shit moment. I don't think he said anything bad.
So, got 21. Let's see if I can tell how many's on the live stream.
I used to have a spring in my step. Now that's gone. Do you imagine?
It's in my pocket.
I found a spring in my coffee cup, Chris.
Golly.
At least you didn't drink it. That's true.
Well, this is Chris. He's probably got springs like fucking everywhere over his entire habitation
Oh yeah,
area.
I bet you we can find enough springs to like. Oh yeah, I can't even imagine how many springs Chris has around.
Build a tiny mattress.
Yeah.
Box spring.
Yeah.
All right. So we got 23 entries. We had 23 people watching. Let's see if I can get this to run. All right, here we go.
All right, this will be for the pinning tray, and then we'll do the vice next.
There will be a really, really happy winner.
Steve!
Oh, he is
Steve won the
really-
pinning tray. All right.
Congrats.
Oh, that was so close.
Congratulations, Steve.
It
Yeah,
was so
Kraken
close.
was
It's
so
stuck on
close.
Kraken for like a second. And then...
That's so cool.
All right, I'm writing this down so I don't forget too.
So he got
your
the
stuff.
he got the dresser, right?
Congrats, Steve.
Yeah, he got the dresser. All right. Congratulations, Steve.
So this one is
Oh,
for
I
the
hope so.
vice.
Oh,
Paracentric.
Paracentric.
Nice.
Winning again.
Congratulations.
The
What?
amount of
What?
things
What did I get?
Paracentric has won is
You won the
incredible.
vice.
Doesn't Paracentric win like everything?
Yeah, almost every.
There's that P word again.
It took like 50. Took like 52 shows for my name to get drawn.
Remember what Pocket Women said before? Everybody with the name P in it.
Yep. You had to have a P in your name or start with a P.
Yeah, there it is again. That P curse. You want it. You want to win it. You got a P on it.
I know that a couple of times when I've done giveaways for like my channel, I've went to I was talking to somebody beforehand, like, you know, just either on an email or on something else, and I go to draw my winner and they came up. And it happened more than once that like I had just happened to be talking to that person right around the time that I was doing my drawings, and it actually pulls their name. And I get
That's
very
rigged.
suspicious.
Rigged.
Yeah, I get real suspicious of that because it has to be listening to me somehow to know, you know, what the heck I'm, you know what I mean? I just don't understand that. I just don't get it.
That's why I do the marble run.
Yeah, that's a
Locking
good
Paul
one.
did a really good video on how to circumvent that sort of unrandomness. But the dogs, quiet. Shh. Just trying to talk here. Just hang on a sec. It's just
Well,
like,
just-
hold that thought. I've got
Okay.
2 dogs.
Problem
Frozen
solved.
looking at me.
Just send everything to Pocket Woman,
Yeah.
and then problem
There you
solved.
go.
He did a really good video on his last draw on how to get the randomness happening, because he's a statistical do the thingo-watsy thing and works with those sort of things all the time. And it's
Yeah.
not actually random. So he did 3 different tests just to test the randomness of the program he was using to
Yeah.
make it more fair. And it was really interesting. But I didn't
Yeah.
understand half of it because, you know, it's computer talk.
I like that bingo ball picker thing. That's a good idea. Yeah, because I do a lot of giveaways, a whole lot of them. And, you know, if it's not going to be fair, I don't like that. But, I mean, it draws who it draws, and I just leave it go. But it's sometimes I get suspicious because I'm like, I know, I was just talking to that person. Like, how in the heck, you know, did it just... And it happened the first time, I thought it was weird. And then when it happened, like, the second and third time, I was like, all right, this is not random. It's just not, you know? It says it is, but it's just not. And it's through Google. I just go to the one on Google. It's like a random YouTube comment picker is what it is. And it's like,
Well, Google's always listening to you.
yeah, Google listens to everything. That's true. And my email's through Google. It's the Gmail.
Very true.
Oh, did you switch? Oh, you switched to the orange, didn't you, LadyLocks? Okay.
Yeah, I switched to the one with mine. Yeah. Check out mine. It's so pretty. I love it. It's so nice. And it's so light. I love how light it is. I hope you like it, Paracentric. Do you got a small rig?
I'm going to have to get one of those. This Vice is about had it. It's a couple years old.
Yeah, the small rigs are like $8 on Amazon.
Wait,
That's
call it-
$8 you ever spend.
Just called a small rig?
We don't all have small rigs?
Yeah, I know, right?
No, I'm a little behind the times.
You can also use just a normal, what is it? It's a Proxon, like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's awesome. And it has what is it?
Rubber
pads on the side, so it won't damage your lock anyway.
Okay.
The small rig has like little rubber pads, but I notice if I put a padlock in here or something, sometimes the top of it above the rubber will grip onto the padlock. So that's why I have this little like rubber thing here, because then I put that around the padlock, like wrap it up just so it doesn't scratch.
Wait.
I just have a little Harbor Freight one,
Like that,
cheapy, but it's got the rubber on it too.
you can like do that. Oh my god.
Rubber thingies.
Well, you
Yeah,
should,
Like that.
you should
converted-
always use rubber because that's how I ended up with syphilis.
Oh.
Oh no.
You can do it
TMI.
like that.
TMI.
Yeah, that's the Harbor Freight one that you got, Deadeye. I
Unfortunately,
just
I
switched
made
it
it.
to the
I damaged it a little bit.
small rig.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, it's just got the little rubber inserts that comes with it, but of course, you can put on a different rigging on it, like what Pocket Woman or excuse me, Lady Locks has.
What do you got in that, Diggs?
I
I like the
built
one that
mine.
Dig has there.
That looks like
Yeah,
there's
mine is for
carpet.
the light.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
that's
they're
what's-
for, like camera
Yeah.
grips and different kind of. It's like I think it's for cameras and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
small rig.
But it's really great.
I'm looking it
Jeff
up, and
said
there's
he's
all
look-
kinds of them.
yeah. you
I'll
gotta
send you the link to one.
This
Where's
one is
my
actually
phone
really
now?
Oh, that would be cool.
because you
That'd
can
be really
get
I
cool.
this
lost my
clamp here.
phone.
I'll order
This
that
clamp is
today.
Really cool.
I think when I bought this
Super random.
years ago, it was only like $12. So
There it is.
that's $12 I've ever spent.
Yeah, I'll send you the link to it. I have it in my
I bought so much stuff
Cool.
from small rigs lately. Or not lately, but I was like,
Wow.
I can need it anytime I can need it. Or sometime I can need it.
Let's see. I have it
So-
actually on my one YouTube video, that one that's like everything about Locksport or something. I know I put all them links in there. I'm glad I did, because now I can find them super easily, because I couldn't find them for a while there. To
One-
find the links, because it's hard to find them sometimes if you're trying to find the exact thing you bought. And sometimes you can find it, like you'll say my recent purchases or whatever, and it'll come up. But sometimes
Yeah.
I just can't find that, because if you're using it, Jeff, if you're using it on a Panavice base, you need that little piece, that little brass kind of adapter to go from the bottom of the Panavice to your small rig. But Paracentric, you only need the small rig, because this has like the adapter already on it. See, LockChuck handled that already too. Pretty sweet.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he put that
Cool.
on.
So I'm going to
He
ask
made
for a
it for you.
Panavice for Christmas, though.
So
Oh yeah.
I have something interesting. If you are interested in crazy rare locks, and I found out something about it. If you want to see it, just
Small rig plant. Oh, you want to show us. Just show us.
Yes.
you want to see that?
My display froze here.
Why is this not allowing me to copy this? This is annoying. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to the website and then copy it.
Okay, now I know somewhere on the Discord,
Oh, stealth key.
So, I just-
Norlin has a pinned comment that has the shopping list to get the Panavice face to connect to a small rig.
I recently got this, and I got pretty lucky on it. And
Yeah,
I
look
got
at
it from
that.
someone who used it as a kind of a showcase project, but it was never used in the luxury objects of the residential where it should be used. And that is completely unused, but the craziest stuff about that is it is everywhere stamped with 0000, and it doesn't have any stamping on the core. Nothing. And also the key looks unusual, because normally it has stealth key on it. I just digged through different stuff right now, and
Wow, you're sending that to me, right?
oh no, sorry.
Why is this not allowing me to do this? What the heck?
Look at that.
How can I focus it? like
Too
that.
many things on the link. Okay, forget it.
So stealth key has hidden bitting, but what is that?
Yeah, that's a Kraken stealth key, and you need to send it to me.
Oh no, that's
never-
marked for LadyLocks, obviously. Look, it says it in Braille. It
I
says
looked-
for LadyLocks in Braille.
I looked-
No, it's Kraken.
Oh, wait. That's my name in binary. There, 000001.
I looked it actually up. I looked like just now like 20 videos or something where someone showed the key, and on each was here stealth key printed. And this is again 2 actually, right? And Nothing. Not one had this one.
That's weird. What is it? I don't know. Let me see.
It's an unbranded stealth key. So
Oops.
wait, it is branded, but it is actually 00000. So
Yeah,
even the key
never pinned up.
Yeah, with all of those zeros, that's got to be worth something. But on the other hand, send it to me.
It has nothing. It's completely plain. I didn't find even one of these on the internet.
Huh.
And what, you got it for like 10 euros?
No, no.
Completely unpinned. Wow.
No, it's pinned. I hope it's pinned.
Well, it's pinned to something. It doesn't mean it's pinned to anything.
Yeah, it's just straight in. It turns the cord, but it's not, bitted.
The bitting is inside, so you can't see it.
That's a strange lock.
It is. It is actually.
I do still want one of those for my collection, but I feel like a bunch of zeros on the serial number is way more than
I have no idea.
Just real quick, Paracentric. I sent you that link for the small rig, and I also sent you the link for the clamp, or I'm sorry, not the clamp, the adapter piece. If you get your Panavice for Christmas, you'll need that for it. So I sent you that link also, but the small rig is the first one I sent you. So yeah, you don't need the other one yet, but if you get your vice, you will. So
I might not need a Panavice now.
Yeah.
All I want for Christmas is my Panavice.
That's the best thing I ever bought. That Panavice is so nice, and you can put all the different parts on there. So you can have a regular vice, a small one for small things, and then you can put the small rig on it. I mean, it's so versatile. It's really it really is nice how they made that whole series of things for that vice, and the base is great with all the little sections and stuff. Put your keys in there, any little screws and stuff like that.
Oh wow, $8.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Nice.
It's cheap, very cheap.
The little one that Dig has, you get that at Conrad.
You really make me wonder whether it's really unbitted, but I see a bitting in there, so I should be good.
Yeah, Jay said he had to buy two. One used for picking, and the other one to hold his Dremel, or aka mini lathe. And yeah, and you bought three actually. Remember, Jay, you sent me one for picking time one time for a giveaway, and I gave that one away on picking time.
I actually had to disassemble it to see it really, but yeah, no idea. So the levers are moving.
And how much was that? $2?
What?
How much you pay for that? Like $2-3?
Yeah, exactly.
He did. I guarantee that it was probably free with something else he got.
No, never.
Like
everyone knows that the stealth key is rare because this company doesn't
that
make
costs
them
at least
anymore,
$4.
and this company doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
But I really have no idea.
I didn't know the company didn't exist anymore.
The company doesn't exist anymore, right? There are no more, not any one of these made anymore because the company closed in, I think, 2000. What was it? 18, 16? I don't know when exactly.
I remember when they first released, LadyLocks did a introduction to one. He was the first one in the community to get one.
Yeah, no idea. So the guy who sold me this one, he said, yeah, they kind of making residential homes and luxury objects, and they got first contact with a company which wanted to show them actually a cylinder. The first, or the kind of right when they popped up on the market with these, and they showed them the cylinders, and they bought two of them right away, and I could buy one.
That's pretty cool.
So even I thought like,
but you did buy us one.
he said like, wow, there is just we got just one key in our department. So I was like, one key is not good, but actually it was delivered like that. This means one key.
Oh, okay.
So pretty cool.
Very nice, Dig.
I have no clue whether I will ever pick this thing because it looks. I think it's too rare because I have no.
Hey, Dig, is there a magnet in that key?
No,
by
no.
chance?
It's just a bit. For show, this here is my second one,
Oh,
and this one has stealth key on it.
okay, yeah, I see. I thought maybe they might have pressed a magnet in there or something.
And this here is the stealth key Gen 1. And
All right,
this is also.
So I'll be waiting for that to show up in my mailbox pretty soon.
No, he's gonna cut that in half and give half to me. He always splits his locks with me. That's
You
the
know
thing
how
me and
rare
Dig
a
do.
stealth key is, right?
Well,
That's why you have to
I'm fine
do
with
it.
that. I don't need a double euro. I'll take
Right?
a half.
Yes, exactly.
But the best thing about it is probably that, yeah, for sure, it is easier to get them when you are from Germany, I think. But do you know that I really need kind of hand shoes for touching any of these boxes? Like that. That is really cool. Both boxes are like absolutely new.
Yep. Don't mess them up. Don't mess
No,
it up,
never.
Dig. Yeah, Chris says, good question. What is the best lock sport thing you've purchased? And what do you guys say? Out of all the stuff you've bought for, I guess not locks wise, but like for lock sport, what's the best purchase you've got?
Jimmy Long picks.
Jimmy Long's picks. Yep.
Yep, Jimmy Long's.
Moki.
Yeah, I have
I'm
to
the
agree
Moki
on
guy.
the Jimmy Longs too.
Well, my multi picks too, yeah.
I'm gonna have to I'm gonna take your Jimmy Longs and Moki and raise you a Rob Lawn pick. Has anybody had a Rob Lawn pick yet?
Nope.
Let me tell you something. He's on Facebook and he will make them for you if you ask. And he makes them very inexpensive. And I'll tell you what, this pick has survived about a week in my house. And it's not bent. It's not anything. It's perfect. It's the best pick I ever had.
Hold that up.
I've got a whole bunch of them.
Actually,
that he made me.
I saw recently that Jimmy Long has some tensioners out, and like I need to get a hold of some of those.
Yeah, that's what he sent me. Some tensioners right here.
Yeah, these are great. Yeah, I'd say if you guys don't have any yet, or at least one, go check it out. Go on Facebook and ask him if he can make you at least one hook. I mean, I think I spent $15 on it or $10 on it. I can't remember exactly, but
for all each one or all that.
Yeah, for each one.
Yeah. And does
but I actually bought one, and I bought one, and I thought I would give it a try, and he said, well, he accidentally made one a little too short, and he was just going to send it to me anyway, so he sent me two for the money I spent, which they both work fine. I don't know why he thought it was too short, but it worked fine. And then I wanted two more, and this is what I got when I asked for two more. He sent me this many more, and I think I spent $25 for the rest of them. So I mean, he gives you a good deal. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be like
might be high yield steel he's using.
Boy, I'll tell you what, I don't know, but they are amazing, especially if you pick Euro cylinders, man. Let me tell you something. They are so great. I've got my Vink house open super easily with these. What other one? My GG lock I got open with these. They're just amazing. All these tough keyways, these things just go right. They're just perfect.
He sends those to you pre-dressed up and everything, polished and corners rubbed and all that.
Yep, perfectly ready to go. And I love the handles too, because they're just that perfect little size that I like. I like these little this size handles. That's what my Sparrows pretty much are. and I really like that size. I mean, I don't mind whatever sized handles, to be honest. They're all fine to me, but I don't mind these at all. They're great. And you can ask him for certain colors. He does all the different colors. I got one that's half orange and half pink. See this one here? Very cool. I got a red one. But yeah, you can ask him for whatever colors you want. But if he does give you a really good deal, and he ships wherever. He shipped them to me over here in the U.S. from the UK. It only took about a week too, so I was shocked.
Who is this now?
It's Rob Lawn.
Rob
LAWN. Yeah, he's on Facebook. In the Lockpickers Facebook groups, you can find him.
Rob Lawn. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I highly suggest at least try one. At least try one of his picks. But I say get a couple because he's shipping them from the UK, and they're just great. I guarantee you won't be let down. And you guys know how much I love my Jimmy Longs, and since I've got my Rob Lawn picks, I haven't used my Jimmy Longs a single time yet because I've been picking mostly Euro cylinders. But
I was just going to ask you where he was located.
No Jimmy Longs. That's blasphemy.
Yeah, that's what I said. They're so good. They work so good. I said I don't even know if I want to say, but I've not used my Jimmy Longs in a while since I got these. So they're very good. If I like them as much as my Jimmy Longs, they're very, very, very good picks.
Well, this is still one of my favorite picks. This is my Joe Picks Kraken Tentacle.
Oh yeah, that thing's great. I got a beautiful one by Joe Picks, and mine broke, so I never got to really. I got it in here somewhere. My handle. I never got another one though because they were just a lot, and I didn't want to. I was kind of bummed mine broke. I can't find it now, but it was gorgeous.
The squiggly tail on that.
Well, that's because I've got to have a tentacle because I'm a Kraken.
Oh, here, yeah. Yeah, the one I got was this pretty. It's gorgeous. This gray and pink color.
I'm wondering when somebody's going to make a handle with takes a little watch battery in it with a little light. Make the whole handle glow while you're picking.
That'd be cool.
Rook Knight will do it.
Yeah, Rook Knight will do it. You're right.
Yeah,
It'll be
I got another one good in here. Oh, here it is.
Has a little slot in the back for a little tiny watch battery, and you stick it in there, and it's got a light bulb. And...
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
This is my flag from Mao from the LPU Discord.
A high pin count. Or is that just a regular flag?
It's more or less a regular flag. I still haven't been able to actually open any single lock that it's useful for, but it's designed to specifically open the multi-picks, but I've been unable to make it work. But it's a beautiful pick.
Is it too long for the pin and pin, or what's do you have to take some off, or what?
Well, what it is that I just suck.
Oh.
So
various things can be used for those. I have sometimes worked those with just a small diamond, but it depends on I guess what day you're picking, how you feel, I suppose.
Yeah, that's really true.
I've actually picked some of those pin and pins with a small diamond, and some days I can't open one for nothing with it,
Yeah.
I got to pull out the real deal.
Yeah, there's days I'm just flying through things, and then there's other days I can't open a single lock. It makes me nuts.
Well, as long as I have been picking, I still have those days sometimes where I can't pick to save my life.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's going on with me? The power has left me, Like, what's going on? I guess I'm not worthy today.
Oh, okay. Izzy wants to know, kind of off topic, but does anybody have experience or opinions on the new black flags from Sparrows? I have some multi-pick flags and the Goso set, but I'm curious if it's worth the 80-ish for the Sparrows. And from what I've heard, it's a heck no on those.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I haven't tried the new black flags, but I've heard that the old black flags are like just no.
Yeah. TLP did a review on the new black flags, and he said they're terrible.
He
He
was
didn't
not
like the
impressed.
profile. I
Yeah.
think it's the profiles were off or something, or
They were just very they were off a little bit, and he said they kind of bend too much, so that's real bad. You don't want
ooh.
for that either. Chris says I would not recommend the Sparrow's dimple picks with the barfy guy at the end.
Oh no.
Downfall. I have them and I do not recommend them. Just get multi-pick or bare bones.
Yeah.
Hook. Get hook.
They're going cheap with their metal now. It's
Yeah. Oh, downfall. I hate mine. Yeah, that sucks. That's the worst when you get the, that's not good. Especially when you waste your money and then you're
Isaac,
stuck
he
with it.
recommends the Huck ones.
Yeah, I love
just
the Huck ones.
Set, but not the Dongxi ones. So
Yeah.
I recommend both.
there's a difference between the two. I got the Dongxi, and they need a lot more work and stuff to make them go. Whereas Isaac was saying the Huck ones, the handles feel a lot better, and you don't need as much work to make them go, and they seem to have a stronger metal.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I do like the feedback that those Huck or the Dongxi ones do. I do like the feedback on them, but they are a lot of work. Just to get one made is like, it's so annoying. So unless you're into that and you can do it easily, yeah, I recommend the Huck ones too. Dig has both, but he likes them both really. There's like he gives positives and negatives on both. You should do a video about that, Dig.
I should.
You should do a video about lock picking, about lock sport.
Yeah.
Soon. Pretty soon.
Well, a lot of us should do a lot of videos about lock sport.
I don't think Paracentric has ever done a single video, huh?
You are correct.
That's crazy. I feel like I've seen you pick 1,000,000 locks. It must be right here on Picking Time.
It's all on picking time.
Yeah,
but
I know.
Don't you do all them package opening videos from all your winnings from Picking Time? Where are all those videos?
I know. I haven't been doing too many videos, and I've pretty much just been doing Picking Time.
Yeah, I feel like it does. And then whenever I actually do videos, and then I put them ahead of, like, I schedule them to go out, because there's days I just don't feel like making a video or something, and then, or I can't pick a lock. I forget how to pick a lock, so I can't do a video if that happens.
I like those brass locks. Pocket Women is muted right now, but she's got some nice brass ones there.
Oh yeah.
I love brass locks. They're good keepers.
Well, she's muted, so we can't hear how excited she is about those.
Only if they're old.
So
we
who's
should just
saying
tell her
that
they're
they
all
like
old.
these locks? I can't tell who talks because unless
me.
you recognise someone's voice. Who said that?
Me, I did. Did I?
Deadeye.
Deadeye.
I love brass locks.
One will come your way, mate. I'm packaging up the package today after I meet with Doubt, and then tomorrow it goes to the country with me and it gets posted. So today is the final chucking anything anyone wants into that package, so I can flick you one of these. These are 1960s, roughly around 63.
Wow.
And these are lockout, tag out locks. They're little 232s.
Oh.
And as you saw, I just made 2 keys for them. And they are just gorgeous. They open both ways.
Wow.
And I got I brought, $8 worth of them, and in one lot, and they were all key alike. And I have a handful left. I've been putting these in packages for the last 2 years.
Wow.
So a lot of these are out there in the community. These are collectors' stuff, and there's two types. So you've got the earlier version, which is this one with the bevel, the chamfer, whatever you call it, the bite, and then you've got this one that doesn't have it.
Those are
That's
very nice.
cool. Yeah.
And the stamping on these lockwoods are always so faint. It really sucks. Ah, puppies.
Oh, they're okay. Yeah. Okay.
So
They're
yeah,
talking.
so it's quite easy for me to add number 12. You can be number 12 person that is getting something in these 3 packages I'm sending out. So Pick Smith volunteered to distribute to everyone who I put in this package. So if you can flick him some postage money, that would be good, because that's 12 people. So that's like, even if your packages are $10 to send
Yeah,
it,
it's
that's
still
$120.
$120. Yep. Yeah,
So,
we'll send them. Definitely send
yeah.
them postage for sure.
So that'd be good. Thanks, everyone.
Well, if I wanted to help with that, who would I send it to?
You probably just send it to Lady Locks, and
They are not going to Europe, I think.
Yeah, I can send it over to Picksmith all at once or whatever.
Yep.
Well, I can send some to yours,
Wait.
Lady Locks, and then I like those brass. They're good collector locks.
Wait, send stuff to LadyLocks? I know how to do that already.
Yeah, Kraken does that already.
If LadyLocks it gets, then I like
Yeah,
those
I'll
locks.
send it on to Picksmith.
How do I get on this list?
Let's see.
Yeah, same. How to get on
You're
the
already
list.
on it, Kraken. I told you you're getting a surprise.
Okay, well, a surprise doesn't mean that I know what's coming. I can still find things that I want.
Send me a list. I'll see what I can do.
Hey, anything with the word Lockwood on it. Like, that's stuff
Got
that
it.
I cannot get here very cheap.
No,
Okay,
never.
easy done.
That's awesome. Pocket Woman's
If you have to spare one, I would be really awesome, or I would appreciate it to add it to my kind of collection. Only if you have one left.
What was that, Diggs? I didn't hear that.
Dig, yeah. So it has anyways to go to LadyLocks then, but only if you have one left, which you spare.
Still not hearing the first
he just said if you have one to spare for him, he would love it if you could send it on to me, because I'm collecting a box for him.
Are you talking
one
about
of those little ones, Dig?
Oh wait, screen. I need to make it bigger.
Which one are you talking about?
They're like I got myself a couple of these 334Bs.
I saw them both.
And they were like $80 a piece.
Yeah, that's
not cheap, mate.
Show both,
Is that what
please?
you meant, Dig? One of those?
Yeah, one of those cool brass ones. Yes.
Yeah, he would love one of those cool brass ones.
So one of these little babies?
Yeah.
Little lockout, tag out locks?
Yes.
Yep, okay. I'll write your name down on one too. So
did you say Paracentric, you too?
Oh, no, I was just saying I got a couple of those 334Bs too, and I got them cheaper than normal, but they still weren't cheap. I mean,
yeah, I found
they
an
were like
eBay listing.
$47 a piece.
Yeah, that's what I did. That's where I got some. I found a guy selling them on eBay, but they were like, probably about $50 altogether with ship. Well, that included shipping, so I guess that wasn't too bad. But they're not.
Yeah, I got them both from Adam. Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of the things I found was
Adam's good people.
Thanks.
I saw a shorts on that pumpkin picking gun again. Puppies, hush! On that pumpkin picking gun, someone did a different version of it than what Rook Knight did. So it was a different brand. Instead of Magic something, it was called Spirit Pumpkin Saw. So I looked it up, and on our eBay, and they wanted $22 for it and $76 shipping.
That's crazy.
And it was like, are you serious? It's a plastic little reciprocal saw. Like,
yeah, that's like this here, like him saying, Izzy said he saw a 63 millimeter Lockwood and they want 93 shipping. That's just stupid. I mean, that's just uncalled for because that's not how much it would be to ship it. But you know what I mean? That's not how much shipping is.
That's why I'm doing such a big package, because people have chucked in for postage, and I'm covering some of the postage, and it's just going to go there with however much it costs. It's just going to get there. Everyone's going to get locks that I've been promising people for years now. I can finally get out and get distributed. So I feel better about it because it's not, I feel like it's hanging over my head, because when I make a promise to send someone something, I like to follow it through.
Right.
So this is my opportunity to pass things forward, because I won so much in the previous year when I was on my lucky 1 year winning streak. Everyone knows about that because you all missed out because I got stuff. Not bragging or nothing.
Yeah, somebody on here says, oh yeah, Terry B says, why did I think I've watched paracentric videos? It's the media effect. I'm sure I made a first comment on a paracentric video. Yeah, everybody thinks you've been making videos, paracentric. You're famous out there.
There, like this. This was a hell of a win for
infamous.
Well, okay, Lady Locks, I'll send some money to your PayPal like I did last time.
Okay.
So that should help with some of this, I think.
Yeah, I'll forward that on to Picksmith, and
okay.
I think I have his PayPal in there. I sent him the money for this order of stuff that was ordered from Pocket
How much
Woman.
do you need?
I think it'll be just the $10 for shipping.
That's it?
Yeah, I think that's it. You're in the U.S., so it should only be, I think it's like 10 something. Well, including tax, he'll pay like $10.63 or something. So maybe send $11, and then I'll send it on to him.
Okay, so if you end up falling a little short, will 50 help?
Yeah, that would help. Yeah.
All right.
Actually, does Pocket Woman have a Kraken?
Thank you.
I know Pocket Woman has a walk picker, but did I ever?
What was the question? I've got to turn yours up.
Sticker.
Hang on. Say again, Kraken.
Oh.
I know you have like the only other walk picker, but did I ever send you a Kraken?
Oh yeah, you sent me a Kraken, and you also sent me a Kraken for me mate Don's Locks. So you very generously did that as well. So he got a logo lock because it was a big part of the community, and his health took him out. And he sent me his stuff, and all he wanted was some, channel stickers. So I put a call out to the community for everyone to start sending me their channel stickers, so I could fulfill Don's request. And so I collected them all over a year, because we didn't have sticker packs back then when we first started. And and then Kraken and his missus was kind enough to send extra logo locks and stuff, because I won one. Like Kraken was running this giveaway for about a year. Everyone was winning his logo lock except for me, and I thought, I'm going to win it this time, and I was determined, and I sent my little universe wish list out, and it came back. And then Kraken chucked in all this other stuff, and
yeah, I did.
Yeah, it was really great. Thank you. And I've still got that. Is it a UC something, that blue pack lock?
Yeah, there's I think I've got one. I do. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got
UCS,
one of them.
and then it came with like 5 or 6 cores.
Yeah. So I've still got that to play with and put up on my channel. I've already picked it, and I picked one core, and then I thought, no, I'd really like to test my hand out the pack picks. So I thought, no, I'm going to leave this for an out the pat pick, and then as a thing was to pull it apart and put the core back in. So part of the video would be showing people how to take the core out of that and put it back, put in a new one, and then pick a blind. So that's my plan with that. So it's still to come on my list of videos to make.
Nice. Hey, welcome, FBI guy.
Hey, how's it going?
I made it. How is everyone?
Good. We're doing good. Yeah, we were just talking about just different things. Pocket One was gonna put on her newest videos, and my screen keeps jumping around, and I keep messing it. I don't know why it keeps jumping like that. I think it jumps when we change screens, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, congratulations, John Doe. His first open of today was a Fab 50, so congrats.
Nice.
And Chris says, hello, FBI guy.
Yeah, are you my FBI guy or just everyone's FBI guy?
Yes.
That's classified.
There you go.
Yeah, Bobby Key says when he started, postage on small flat rate boxes was just a little more than $5. It's doubled since then. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not cool, man.
Yeah, I mean, and shipping to the UK from the US is crazy.
Yeah, it really is.
I think I shipped Haribo one little thing. It was a small box, and it was almost $30.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Anything under, I think just anything like the lowest weight is that $32 or something like that. So.
Yeah, like shipping anywhere from the US sucks at the moment. Like when I was sending LadyLocks like crap from like Hazardous, like it was cheaper to just have them send it just directly to LadyLocks.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's,
Okay, LL, the money's on the way now.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I'll make sure to get it over to Picksmith and.
Hazardous sends from Canada, right?
Yeah, Hazardous sends from Canada. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I actually got a pinning tray from him. This one right here. It's so pretty.
That is cool.
Oh, wow. I like that.
Yeah, he has all kind of different woods that he makes them out of, so they come out different colors. But I like this really light one a lot, so I got this one. But I might have to get a couple other ones because they're just so pretty. Like the wood, it's very pretty. Very pretty. Oh, hi, that lockpick guy. Hello. Just saw that you come on. Oh yes, Izzy, I did get that. I was gonna tell you that when we started, and I saw you on there, and I forgot to say that. I've already picked that Mako, and I've got this big one here to pick. It's in my to pick next pile. Thank you so much for all the goodies that you sent. Very cool. Definitely cheered me up. Cheered me up.
Oh, Chris is willing to handle shipping
too.
for everything. Maybe someone else needs that 4-foot Kraken sticker.
He's gonna send it out by drone.
Yeah, right. The gas station find. Oh, that's so awesome. I love that. Yeah, the key just says lock on it. Yeah, that C83, that C83 that I sent out, I sent one to that lockpick guy as well. He ended up zipping it right open. Have you single pin picked it yet? That lock pick guy, I wonder. Yeah, Izzy, totally awesome package. I was super excited.
Did he go to the Gamma 700 too?
What's that?
The Gamma 700. Did he got it too? In the package?
In the package?
Yeah,
I don't know what you mean. No, he just sent me a couple of Izzy sent me a couple things today in a package that I got. There was just a couple locks in there and stuff like that. The Gamma 700, that's what LockChuck won. He's got one.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
He won the other Terror from Hell Gamma 700 lock.
I swear she sent me all black belt locks.
The Gamma 700, right?
Yeah.
That Avis is horrible.
Which one? The C83?
Yeah.
It's cool, right?
Not yet.
Yeah, you'll get that one, LockChuck. That one's easy. You'll get that one. That one's easy. Had to say it since we don't have Picksmith today to say it for us.
I know. I need to get the computer back online so I can.
Thinking about grabbing me one or two of those 83s.
They're a lot of fun to pick. They really are.
Grab one with a Schleg and another with a Yale, I think.
I made one with a multi-lock in it for no reason because I'm nowhere near able to pick it.
I think we're taking about 2 different 83s, aren't we?
Oh yeah. You mean we're talking about the Avis C83, which is like a Euro cylinder type style. But I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, you're talking about that Avis, the 8340 or whatever it is, 83 something.
This one?
The EC75, you think? Or the 6? What? Again.
You're talking about the Euro cylinder, yeah?
Yeah, this one.
Okay.
Yeah, that where is it? This one here.
Yep, that thing.
Yeah.
But that is
I'll take one of those.
73? 83? I don't remember.
I would like one of those.
Yeah, C83.
83, okay.
C83, okay.
Yeah, the C83s, those are kind of fun.
I have to see if I can find one over here since I'm here in the States.
I think I want to say I might have an extra one I can send you. Let me look.
I have a supplier, but I haven't talked to him in a while. Let's see if maybe he can find one for me.
Yeah, I've got one. If you can't find one, just let me know. I'll send you this one here. Right
also,
here.
if you find it only expensive as hell, then
that's another.
They are so cheap in Germany.
Yeah, that's another thing.
That's right. Over there, I get it cheap. Yeah.
It's got nice bidding. If you like this one, it's got some nice bidding on it.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So if you'd like it, just let me know. I'll send it right to you.
My vendor over here, though, he's pretty reasonable. So.
Well, you let me know. I'll put it in a box and set it aside. And if you want it, you just text me. Let me know.
Okay.
Or email me there.
You will, yeah. I kind of miss doing Euro cylinders, being stuck over here now. So.
Yeah, I've been picking a bunch of Euro cylinders, and that's why I like those raw blonde picks. They seem to be really good with Euro cylinders.
Yeah. They're pretty narrow shaft on those.
Yeah, they're very slender.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Wow.
And they really hold up. They really hold up good. I'm not very dainty picking, and they hold up really good. So I'm very pleased with them.
Work nicely in a BKS.
Yes, they worked in that Vank house, and that thing had some crazy warding on it. There's I've got like want to say 5 of the Vink House now, and they're just insane. The warding's just insane on them all. You find a bad one and you're like, oh, that wording's terrible. Then you look at the next one and you're like, oh, that's worse. Then it just keeps getting worse. There's none that are just like, oh, that's not bad. They're all like, yeah, I don't know how these guys in the UK when they first start picking, I can't imagine how hard that is. They must have to really learn a lot before they can get a lock open, because these Euro cylinders are just no joke. Even at a beginner's level, they're still pretty tough to get into with the paracentric keyways, and they're so narrow. It's definitely different than how we start out over here in the US. That's for sure.
Well, back when I was doing covert entry, there's really back then we called it breaching.
Right.
The European locks were what I was focused on, given the theater I was working in. So I kind of was forced into doing Euro cylinders, along with, of course, a lot of lever locks. But
wow.
Yeah, those are there. And when I got back here to the States, it was like, these over here seem so easy.
Yeah, they're definitely different, and I always think that, like, I think that the Euro cylinders, pretty much, like, I feel like they start out right around greenbelt level, but I could be wrong. But that's how I feel. You know, I don't feel like there's a yellow belt Euro cylinder out there. There might be, but maybe the unions. Those are pretty easy.
And it's the upside down thing too. They do it really not out of practicality, because they can fill up with debris and dust quicker upside down, but they're more familiar with the old style locks that are also oriented upside down, sort of, you know.
Oh, okay.
The way the key goes in, so they kind of do it over there still. Of course, I have seen some doors, like there's some doors, a couple doors in the building I live in that are right side up, so it's weird, but most of them are still upside down. I think they're copying the look and feel of how the key goes in from the old locks before they went to these.
Yeah.
So
yeah. That's an interesting point. Yeah.
I think it's the story about that behind it. Because of old locks, German or European couldn't change kind of how a key is inserted.
Yeah.
I found actually out about it. I was reading some stuff about German locks and chroma and so on, and then I found out I have a lock museum, kind of 1 hour distance of me, and they have kind of all history from back in the when knights and how now don't know what time it is. Or
Middle Ages.
Middle Ages, okay. So it's Middle Ages, and it goes back to where locks was invented, and it goes through they kind of have so much locks also there, you can look at them, and I found some pictures of it, and I'm really tempting to go there the next time, because I think entry cost is like €4 or something.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
And they have from the first locks, they have everything up to the modern electronic stuff.
That's
really
pretty neat.
tempting to look at this, and
Where's that at, Dig?
It's called Velbert. There is Abus headquarter.
Oh, wow.
Felbert is where I
I
live near there. I've been to BKS before over there.
Yeah, exactly. Velbert is the city where all the security or the factory of locks is sitting since back in, no idea, in 1800 or when.
Yeah, that's right.
Crazy.
Yeah, they're like 20 minutes from my house over there.
It's like 1 hour drive from me, so I have to get past, I think it's Düsseldorf or something, or Wuppertal. It's nearly next to it, and I have to drive like 1 hour to Wuppertal. So I found really cool pictures about it, and they have kind of really, really neat stuff there.
There's a lot of that I love going to. And go to BKS, you'll see the ATU next to it. I'm always there getting auto parts, working on my wife's car. Yeah, right next to BKS. But
did you?
Yeah, we were telling you should sneak in there.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, sneaking there with Chris's spyglasses.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I already told Chris when he watches, because he can also watch videos and watch things from his glasses, so he can put them on and watch stuff in them. I told him it has to be a LadyLocks video that he's the first video he watches, so I already called that he watches my video on them. But I don't know if he did yet. Did you watch my video on your glasses yet, Chris?
Oh, you called dibs. Oh,
I did. I already called it. Yeah, I called it. I called it like when I first seen his cool glasses, and he said he could watch stuff on them. I called it.
I'll be the second one, Chris. Put me down. I'll make a video specifically for your eyeglasses.
He has done that. Oh, that's great.
That's
great. I'm just going to assume that you watched mine.
My wife loves middle-aged stuff, especially castles. So naturally, I'm always going with her all around Germany and the Netherlands, visiting old castles. And I would notice a lot
that
of
would
the
be
locks.
so amazing.
Well, I've been to many of them, and a lot of boards, and
wow.
And a lot of them, they have the locks still in, the doors and everything. These old style, all the original, everything's still original. And it's pretty interesting to see these things.
Yeah, you should take some pictures next time.
Oh, I have a lot of pictures. Me and my wife visiting these places. A lot of knights outfits, armored suits. And
oh wow!
Of stocks where they put people in to punish them.
Do you live actually in Germany or no? In
Germany. I live in 20 minutes away from Felbert. I live in Essen-Werden.
Ah, cool. Nice.
Yeah, by the Ruhr.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm right alongside the Ruhr.
Yeah, well, yes. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Verden, Heidhausen is right there. And the street where I usually go to ATM at Sparkasse, I drive straight down and I'm in Felbert in like 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Izzy wants to know, who's the person with the deep voice and southern accent? Do you mean LockChuck?
LockChuck, probably, yeah.
No, I think he's talking about Deadeye.
Deadeye.
No,
I don't hear the southern, but okay. Oh, yeah, I guess maybe a little southern.
Well, I am Texan, but...
yeah, there you go.
I guess
right.
so.
So you speak natively English?
Oh, yeah. Well, I grew up here in Texas. Moved to Germany in 2010, so...
Wow.
With some military stuff, or just moved there because of company or work, or?
Well, I married a German woman.
That'll do it.
Yeah, cool.
That'll do it. All right. Back when I was in school, the 70s and the first part of the 80s, after I got out of the service and government, I went to college for a while, UTA. And back then, and especially in the 70s, I don't know if y'all remember this, but the student exchange program was still pretty big back then.
Okay.
And that's when I first saw my wife. She was a student. My future wife at that time. And boy, she was a stunner. I mean, a real head burner. I was like, well. Anyway, we dated for a while, and then of course later our lives kind of took different directions. Anyway, many years later, I've had my thumbs in many pies, and I won't go into all that because I don't want to, Anyway, we met up again online through the same person who's a well-known rock star that I happen to know. I'm not going to say who. I know several people, but anyway, she was in on it too, and I was like, Bettina? And she goes, Jeff? And then we suddenly found each other again. After
That is awesome. That is awesome.
So
that doesn't
True
happen
love
a lot.
story.
Yeah,
Can
that's
make
your
a film out of
soulmate.
it.
Yeah, you
so
could.
we started talking online again and Skyping, and then she was already married, but it was failed, really. They were already pretty much separated, and she was working on getting a divorce, so we talked about it. And after that was through, we started dating and dated for a couple years. Then I figured, you know what, I'll just move over there and be closer to her, and pretty soon we decided to get married. So that's
cool.
kind of what happened. Yeah, I just lock, stock, barrel moved over there, and
she was beautiful enough to move to Germany.
Oh, when she, of course, when we get older, we're not the same anymore. But boy, when I first saw her,
hey, she's still a stunner. Don't go there.
To me,
you better watch it.
Well, let me be clear. To me, she's
You're
the
on
most
video now.
woman,
Remember?
Period.
There
to
you
me,
go.
She knows this. She's the prettiest thing I ever saw.
There you go.
Period. But I've got pictures of her back in the college days that I showed to friends, and they're like, "Wow, who's that?" Well, that is at that time my future wife. I'm very proud. So
only showing old pictures to friends.
Yeah, she was just stunning. I mean, just wow. So I just, and it was the way she talked too. That was the first thing that really got me, besides her looks. I actually heard her voice first, and I turned to look, and then I saw her. The first word she ever heard out of me. The first word she ever heard out of me was "wow." That's the first thing she ever heard from me. Period. Wow, she has a German accent, of course, because she's German, but her particular voice combined with that, it just sounds so unique. And I just, it was it. That was just weak knee. That was it. That's all there is. That's all she wrote.
That's a good story. I like that.
Yeah. So I just and one day I thought, you know what? I just want to move over there. So I just did.
That is so cool.
Yeah, and I have to admit,
that's so wild. You just moved.
Yeah, I love her, so. And then, to be honest, I prefer Europe over the States anyway.
Yeah.
Especially Germany and the Netherlands. That's really just wow. There's something about it that's just amazing to me. I love it. I love the people. I have a lot of friends there now, so.
That's cool.
Yeah, I love the people. I love the German society. I love the people over next door in the Netherlands too. It's a pretty country.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that we have everything close to us.
Yeah.
And if you live like me in the west of Germany, you have kind of Netherlands, Belgium. You have you can go everywhere in like 1 hour.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
we drove lately to the sea in Belgium in like 1 hour or something.
Well, we drive to the North Sea,
Yeah.
in like no time, it doesn't take long at all.
Here it takes hours and hours and hours and hours to get everywhere.
Yeah, it was so interesting when I bought my American locks, and when I started picking, I was like, oh man, I need an American 1100. Oh man, I need it. And I was looking at eBay for a kind of exchangement locks.
Yeah.
They got kind of recovered a little bit, sprayed new and stamped and so on. And there was a bunch, and I bid on it and won it for I think $20 or euro. But with shipping and everything, it got up to €70 for I think 10 locks. And they went like in America from one position to the next, and I looked at Google Maps, and I was like, that's maybe 1 hour drive or something. And later I looked the distance, and it was like no idea, 13 hours drive or something.
Well, I'll tell you something. Like Texas is
so crazy.
Twice the size of Germany.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can fit 2 Germanys inside of the state of Texas, so that gives you an idea of how big the United States is versus.
Yeah.
It's really a big
Crazy.
difference. Because I love that. When I was traveling around in Europe, I mean, I could just a few hours. I can go to Paris.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Drive. It's really great. Everything's close.
Yeah.
We'll go to the Netherlands coast. It's just a few hours.
Yeah, exactly. And if you want to drive to the other side of Germany, like Berlin or something, it's 8 hours or so.
Well, Dalp is driving 8 hours. He will do it in 7 from the country area in Victoria to South Australia.
Wow.
Yeah.
So normally, like people like Dalp, they do it in a day. But people like me, I do it over 4 days and break it up. With my back.
Yeah, it's a lot to be in a car like that when you got problems like that.
Yeah. That's something I've noticed doing a lot of driving that I've gotten old. It's get out. It's like, oh man.
Oh, Chris is heading out, so take care, Chris. And I think Steve's heading out as well. So have a good week, Steve and Chris.
So Chris, give Slinky some ear rubs from her favorite Aussie.
What? Chris is leaving? That's like way too early.
Yeah, he's heading out. He's got something he's got to do, I guess.
He's got fly casting to do. He's got a thing on at the casting club. Or was that before? Either way, he's probably going to do droney things. Secret spy glasses thing.
He's trying to locate. He's trying to locate Picksmith's and Paracentric's house and steal their locks. That's why he's got that drone out. You guys think it's so cool until he finds you where you live and takes your locks. I know what he's going to do.
He's going to give it to Slinky to be the perlite. The perlite.
He's getting his drones ready with the little grabby feet underneath, and he's going to go to his house, pick up the package, and fly off.
Yep. Yeah, he's going to take the locks and take the packages, and that's what he's up to. I know it. He talks. He's trying to, what he does? He tries to throw suspicion off himself by blaming Tinny and the Irish lockpicker for trying to steal his stuff. But he's really got his drones out. They're not guarding nothing or looking for Tinny's anything. He's looking for Paracentric and
He has many drones.
You'll never find me.
He's looking for lost locks.
Got a whole air force of drones.
Yeah, he's got the spy glasses now and everything, guys. I don't think he's playing around, so you better have all your stuff locked up pretty good. He keeps getting more and more spy equipment, and he's getting better at picking. Now he's got drones, spy glasses. He's got the whole thing, and then he tries to throw suspicion by talking about Tinny all the time, but I know what he's up to. I know what he's up to.
I guess the theme to Mission Impossible is now Chris's theme song, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Oh, thank you, Izzy. Awesome. So awesome.
Next time he comes online, we're all going to have to go.
Yeah, we will. That's going to be his new theme song.
Yeah.
I'm going to mention that in one of my videos about what he's up to.
Yeah.
I like Chris's rambles, you Saturday rambles, because if I miss something during the week because I haven't been able to catch up on videos, and it's like, oh, yeah, okay, cool, thanks for letting me know about that.
Yeah, I like his rambles a lot. Yeah, I agree. I like them a lot. I like the rambles. Got it.
And he reminds me of the day, because I keep getting my days mixed up because you lot are in the past and I'm in the future. So when Chris gets on and says there's 11 hours to picking time when I got like at 1 o'clock this morning or something it was, and I've gone, all right, okay. So I left the message going, okay, it's 5 hours to picking time for me. I'll just grab some shut-eye, and my body woke me up at exactly 5 o'clock in time to go home, grab the camera, and then come back. So it was good.
That's awesome. Yeah, Chris
Time
always
is it
mentions
there?
us in there.
I was just going to
Right
ask
now,
that.
it's 10 o'clock a.m. Sunday. Sunday.
Yeah.
That's wild. She's so far in the future.
It's 6:30 here.
You got to tell us what's going to happen.
I'm going to get this bloody key to work. That's what's going to happen.
So at least you're 14 hours ahead of me.
That was for
It's
taking
just
it.
going to make
Woman.
someone deaf. That is a nasty little high beat. Do we have a drum beat or something deeper for people with headphones? Because that'll just go
That's because we know you were thinking of swearing. So
There it is. There it
I
is.
try so hard not to.
Yeah, you're 14 hours ahead of me here in Texas. So.
Yep, the future. You're
Yeah,
looking at it.
Yeah, Pocket Orbit is in the future. So can you tell me what what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's the dice roll on Paul Springett's videos.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what I'm gonna roll so I can change my number?
21.
Tell her to look up the lottery for me here in Texas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I say mine's going to be one digit off of what I guess.
Yeah.
Powerball numbers.
Ain't that how it goes?
Actually, looking at who's on the screen here, I think only me and Pocket Woman are in the Paul Springett giveaway.
And me.
No, LockChuck's in. He's doing rather well.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
And
yeah,
Diggs,
maybe.
you're in, aren't you?
Yeah, I tried to pick,
Diggs
but
is
it
in.
doesn't work.
What's Dig's name on there?
Diggs.
Is it?
It's
Digpicks.
Yeah,
Digpicks. Okay. That's why.
And Dyson's in. Chris is in.
Dyson. Yeah, Dyson.
Smith.
Well, I know Picksmith's in there.
Let's see here.
Sadistic.
I really wonder what J. Gabriel did to this lock.
I'm wondering, you're never gonna figure it out.
No, never.
He's an evil genius.
But he also said like, oh, it's not difficult.
Yeah, Picksmith said that about that Silent Hill.
Yeah, they say that to lull you into a false sense of security, so you'll put a pick in it.
Yeah, he did too. He did. He got me. I just couldn't believe. Yeah, I couldn't believe I actually got that open on my very last freaking attempt. I mean, that video was part joke. I was just like, I'm gonna video it and see what happens. And I thought I should give it a little bit of, at least, say thank you and for sending me the lock, and I'll put it on a video, I thought. So I'm like, I'm just gonna do this one last try, just this one tiny last try. And I just absolutely could not believe I got that open. I was in shock. I mean, I've been trying for like months. It's been months. I mean, not every day or anything, but like every time I got out the challenge locks, I would try it and nothing, just absolutely nothing. It would give me nothing. I just couldn't believe I got it. I was shocked. I couldn't believe I got LockChucks ho 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 either.
Have you tried bouncing Betty yet?
I've gotten Bouncing Betty open. I just can't get clicky. But I didn't get Bouncing Betty on video yet. But I can't get clicky at all. I keep trying clicky and I just keep getting them. I just can't. I'm trying to avenge you, Paracentric. I'm trying
avenge
so
my
hard.
death. Avenge my death, Obi-Wan.
Yeah, it's really making me want to really get that open even more because I've got to avenge you. But I don't want to let you down, but I
Just
think
get
we're
to
gonna
that
have
deep
to.
fall set, and then there's nothing.
Yeah, well, I get to the deep fall set, and then I think there's other pins that need to go, but then I try and nothing happens. So I think I'm wrong. I don't think they all have to go up. Just probably a certain one has to go.
Try another one before the deep fall set.
I have a paracentric little brother that I'm sending out to certain people in the community as part of Mini Lock Monday. It's going to be Mini Lock madness because of the keyway. It's
Mini Locks.
Crazy. So, and it's paracentric, and what gave me the idea of doing it was because you're paracentric. And it was paracentric, and I thought, right, I'm sending it to paracentric. And then I thought, well, he doesn't do video, so it's like, well, I'll just send the rest of them out then, and they would do videos, and I can see people pick it because I can't bloody pick it.
Yeah, I'm off center in real life too. Yeah.
Lady Locks, have you sent that package yet to Pocket Women?
Nope.
No, it's on hold because we've got to chat some more.
Okay. Yeah. We've got a couple things where.
Well, I know I sent you the tweezers, but I just thought of
yeah, they did get here. I don't know if did I tell you that? I think.
Well, you didn't have to. I have tracking, so I know when they put it in your mailbox. So, but I just thought of something. Since you're talking to Little Locks and Pocket Women seems to like them so much, let me go grab this.
Yeah, I got Snake stuff, and I just got LockChuck stuff, so it's pretty much almost ready. But if you've got other stuff,
yeah, I need to talk to you about two things.
This is
that's fine.
I don't even know what brand it is. For all I know, it's cheap Chinese. I don't know this little bitty disc detainer.
Oh, that one. That one's
that's
cool.
Cute as a button.
See here's a little bitty key. Little bitty key. It's just a few in there, but it's so tiny. See? So tiny.
Wow, you're going to have fun trying to pick that.
See, it just there. See? It,
very
oh my
cute.
god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, this is so deep.
Did you get it?
No.
There it is.
What the hell?
That's awesome.
The problem is the key doesn't work each time, so I'm so deep and I have no idea. I try to push. I have no idea.
Is the shackle open?
No.
Not an open.
Even with the key, it doesn't work each time. So just tap pins now in the hope that I get.
So, Dedo, you're going to make a pick for that little one and pick it on your channel. And that'll be the start of your DD journey.
Actually, I picked this once before, but I used just a regular a diamond and just a regular tension wrench, and it took me quite a while. This is just a little cheap lock that I got in a convenience store. Actually, I saw it, thought it looked cool.
That thing's so neat. It's so different. I've never seen anything. I mean, have you, LockChuck? You're the what do you call it? The king of disc detainers.
It's like a miniature disc detainer because my regular disc detainer pick won't fit in it. So, yeah, there you go. There's some of those disc detainer.
Yep. Oh,
yep.
Wow.
So you go like mine here. It's just so little.
Yeah, it looks smaller than. Wonder if you guys could compare it to something, maybe a poker chip.
Let's see. This one is well, both of these are 30 millimeter.
They're so cute.
Here's my top of my tensioner next to it.
Oh wow!
So that's the lock.
That's probably that looks about 30, huh? 20 or 30.
Yeah.
I mean that's 30.
It. Maybe. It is cute though. It is tiny and cute.
It's just a little cheap lock, but it just looks cool, you know. So, and it's so tiny. This actually took me nearly 30 minutes to get this open.
Yeah, I made
a regular pick and a tensioner, but
yeah. Like everything, I had to make a special tip just for those.
Yeah. But it's just a couple of. It only has a few. I think 3 or 4 at best, but
I want to say mine were either 4 or 5. Let's see. I think they're 5 discs.
This only has 4, but it's just a cool little, you know. It's funny sometimes the little cheap stuff is kind of neat, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Brett's got that little blue spot. He did a video on, and that's what it got me to buy this blue spot.
Oh.
I think his is smaller than mine. His may be a 20 millimeter.
Wow.
Those things are so wild.
I know it's
I've
not much,
gotta
it's
get
not
a
a
disc
major
container
lock,
too.
but I thought I'd go ahead and send it your way as dropping her package. So it's not much,
Yeah,
but it's
that's
kind of neat.
fine.
If anything, just collectible because it's so tiny, you know.
Oh, she'll love it. I'm sure she'll love it.
It's very, very. It's small. It'll be the smallest DD I have. I have a little 321,
Yeah.
and that's the
Oh
but
no,
it's like a
paracentric. Okay.
This isn't even a regular brand. I think it's just some made in China thing, I'm sure, because I got it at a gas station.
Yep, I've seen the
Yeah.
big brothers of
Dig,
those.
I hear Dig getting
It
mad
looks like
somewhere.
a Zaka.
Yeah.
Looks like a mini Zaka.
Yeah.
Very cool though. It's so tiny and cute.
Bypass
It's
Lady
very
Lock.
little.
I've pinned the twin
Oh, nice.
up to 6,
Did you?
and I'm getting absolutely nowhere.
Oh, you
That's
did it with 5 though, right? You said you did with 5,
Yep,
and you did a
consistently.
bunch of times. Okay,
Yep,
cool.
yep. Got
Okay,
to
you
know
know
it.
what? You will get it. You will get it. It's just going to be probably it would sometimes take me 2-3 days of picking straight every day.
Yep.
Until I could get when I added a pin. And especially the more pins you get in there, it seems to take you longer to get it too. So like
Yep.
with 5 it would take me like a day, and then with 6 it would take me like 2 days. Like but I know you'll get it though. I'm super excited. I'm so excited for you.
I'm very excited, but I was very surprised at the difference that last pin made. Like,
So
yeah,
which
it's crazy.
what lock is that? Is that a
the
6K
Lockwood
or
twin.
oh
6.
Lockwood?
Yep, Lockwood twin 6-pinner with sidebars. So this is my first ever lock of this kind, my first ever high security lock. So this one means a lot to me because firstly, it was given to me by Don's Locks, and secondly, it's my first ever high security lock. I'm going to get an open on it. Is a Lockwood twin, and I'm a twin, and so and my twin supports me in my lock sport journey, and
That's so
on
cool.
YouTube. So I am going to pick this as my first ever high security lock, because you always remember your first, right?
Let's see that bidding once again, Pocket Woman. That's a high set last pin too, right? Yeah, that's pretty high up there. Yeah.
And this one
look at that
is
bidding.
basically, this one is a no lift. Well,
Damn.
a fraction, like just a little tickle, and then you've got this gatekeeper here as well.
That
so
is
I was
wild.
Picking, like, and a super high, like, so
that's so wild.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I was going 1, 2, 3, no worries, of course, because you only had to pick one pin basically, and then 4. Okay, I'm still coping. 5. Yeah, okay, it's taking me a bit longer. Just don't overset stuff.
No,
and
I
now
would
I'm on
see
6.
about
Nothing.
see if your pick put your pick up to that key and make sure that you can get your 6 pin with what pick you're using, because it's going to be a little bit of a different reach now because of that, because of how far back it is. That's a long way.
Oh, that's a good point, because I'm not even halfway, but I was just really cautious of oversetting those.
Yeah,
so
you're gonna
I've
have
been
to
picking
be.
with this all the way up to 5.
Yeah, wonder if
But
it'll get.
yeah, the angle needed to get to 6. Yeah, I'm gonna
You might have to get a little bit longer of a hook for that one.
Yeah, that maybe test the back ones first and see.
Yeah, because even though it's like not as high as the 5th one, it's like a little different of an angle when you got to go a little further back. Do you have a what the heck is that one called? Oh, what are those called, guys? The SS Devs? Do you have one of those? An SS Dev?
No,
not yet.
I had a set, and I'm down to my last one. Like, they all broke. But
I might have an extra set in my drawer. Let me check.
That's my last SF Dev, and
I'll check if I have one. I'll throw it in.
It's my low lift. Like, it's barely
the small one. Let me see. I might have one in my drawer here. Let me check. I usually keep an extra set of tensioners and an extra set of
Gabriel gave me
devs.
these.
What gauge can you use in that lock? Can you use a 25?
Let's see.
Well, I've been using a 2023, I'm thinking. Just check it. It's a pretty open keyway. And,
okay, yeah. You probably use a 25 then, SSDF.
And because they're like standard pins, it's been
oh, that's my extras.
I've had to just a little bit stronger pick because of it.
Yeah, you know what? I got a
So
set right here.
So that's
I'll send it to you.
That's a 24.
24, yeah. Because 0.6 even would be 23, so yeah.
So if I go with this one, the Jimmy Long, that would be that's a 20.
20. Or actually, it's like 19.6 or 19.8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So. All right, I threw you a set in your box, Pocket Woman, of SS Devs. I had an extra set in my drawer, so that way.
Oh wow! Thank you.
Yeah, because
that was my main go-to.
Yeah.
Well,
I can get them easily. I don't. It's not a big deal for me to get a set, so I'd rather.
25 or 20,000.
I think they're 20,000s. The ones I'm throwing in.
Yeah,
Which you do.
I keep yelling at Jimmy to make some 15s.
So this SF Dev was one of the first ones they made. It's that old, and that's a 25.5.
Oh wow!
So that's a 0.65 mil.
Man, this BKS lock is treacherous.
I can't pick anymore.
You can't. No more picking, Dig.
But I've got some deeper hooks. I've got the bare bones butcher's blocks hooks, so they're a deeper hook, and these are 20. That's 20 thou. That one's 23 thou, and that one's 20 thou. So I reckon I just need to and I've also got.
What is that? Oh, that's that lock. Yeah. I'm gonna try that one.
Yeah, there we go.
We're just too much.
we're showing Kraken's bag of challenge locks that I didn't expect was coming. Like
I've got my Valerian set.
I need to send this off to
Oh,
someone.
that's right. I need to send you the money to ship that. Remember, I was gonna send you money to ship that to me.
Yeah,
that's
like,
right.
A deep hook here. I've got a deep hook.
I've got like this bag of stuff that I wasn't expecting, and I can't really afford to throw it to anyone else.
Yeah, I'll send you money to ship it over to me if you want, Kraken, or whoever. I'll send you the money to ship it.
But this one in particular is supposed to be like one of the unpickable locks. I didn't really research it, but if I can get it to focus, like. I know a bunch of these are pretty much unpickable too, but this one was supposed to be. Wow, my phone is not.
Is this a self-made lock?
My phone does not want to focus on that. But this was supposed to be one of the one. This is supposed to be an unpickable lock.
That one's the one I saw on Lock Noob's channel.
Yes, someone probably did pick it. But...
I don't know. I don't think it is pickable. I think it really isn't. All right, Kraken.
Well, I don't know about
that. I'm gonna do this right now before I forget.
I'd like to get these off of my hands and like get them circulating.
LadyLocks can pick it.
Actually, hey,
she's got the power.
Either that or I'll smash it up, get it open some way. Oh my goodness.
Hey.
What's happening?
While we are all here, does anyone know where the fuck my lock is?
My lock, no.
My lock's in England.
like where is the Kraken #1 challenge lock? Like.
Oh, my lock, as in your lock, not as in my lock, the person.
Yeah. I know my lock, but like, where is the Kraken #1 challenge lock? Like,
I had an idea.
That disappeared again.
I had an idea how to track
lock.
challenge locks. So those things, those little Duva things called air tags. They're GPS locator tracker little thingos. I reckon people need to attach one of those to their challenge locks. They will always know where their challenge lock is in space. They will know when it's in transit.
Oh shit! I have a Lockwood challenge lock.
Nice. Who made that?
I don't know.
Oh, you could, attach a tracker to the key ring that the key is attached to.
But yeah, does anyone know where my fucking $4 files challenge lock ended up?
I have not seen it.
So you put it on Discord and ask around. Because I lost the 3 monkeys, and then I asked on Discord, and they were found, and they're still being picked and going around the community.
Which ones are those? Did you say 3 monkeys?
Yeah, the Aussie 3 monkeys, made by the 3 devious challenge lock makers, as in Haribo.
Yeah.
That's this one's Land Spiky. Land Spiky. I know that logo anywhere.
Land Spiky. Devil's Goblet.
Like I've got some stuff. I just need.
I sent you over.
I need help sending it out.
Yeah, I sent you over on PayPal for shipping, Kraken. So, if you want to ship about, you can use that and send it to. You can send it to whoever. You don't have to send it to me. You can send it to whoever.
I still want to know where the hell my lock ended up.
Pickle slice. Well, we're gonna have to I'll put out a thing on a video and ask about it. Maybe someone.
What did you call it?
$4 file.
Yeah, my lock was $4 files because I essentially made it with like a set of $4 files. And
Pickle slice. I tried to get your address to send you some CLs, and if you go on Discord, give me your address and I'll send you some CLs, because I tried and then I ended up sending yours. The ones I was going to send you, I sent to Downfall because he was looking for some and I couldn't find your address. So get me your address and I will gladly send you some CLs.
Like Lady Locks was the last person that I know that had $4 files, and as far as I know, she really enjoyed picking it, but I don't know where the hell it went after that.
Probably to Sadistic, I'm gonna guess. If you watch the video, I usually say who's getting it next on my video, or at least I started to say that, so I knew who they went to. But 90% of the time, any challenge lock I had went to Sadistic Picker.
Yeah, I send a lot of stuff to him too. Yes.
Yeah, Pickle Slice. I can't find it. I don't know what happened to your address, but it literally disappeared. And then let me see. Let me find it here. Oh, there it went. Okay. Okay, here we go. Never mind. I found it. He sent it again. Sorry, Pickle Slice. I found it. There it is. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I did talk to you. But yeah, I have CLs I can send you.
I don't even know who made some of these. Like, they have
Those
like
are some cool ones.
They have like.
What's that little thing? Is that a key or something in there?
Is
that a baby tiny challenge lock?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I've got there's just a bunch of shit in here. Like. Yes. There we go. Beat me out. Basically, I got this package is from Sir Paradise after he sold his house and like started RVing across the United States.
Okay.
So I basically got like all of the stuff like unannounced.
That was cool.
Like I didn't request any of this.
But they're evil. They're like specifically evil ones too. That's just crazy.
Yeah, I've tried to pick most of these, and they're all evil.
Yeah.
But like, I think he was like just dumping. I don't even know what that is. But I think he just
Oh,
like.
I have not pickle slice, and I would like to. Thank you. That'd be awesome.
I think he just dumped all this stuff on me because, like,
Yes, he sure did. Those are definitely. I mean, a land spy key. I know right then and there. Those are nearly impossible. I don't know what the heck. And then that one is definitely unpickable. Lock Noob couldn't even pick that one.
Yeah, I think he dumped him off on me because I'm a nice person, and he knows that I will in fact move them on to someone else eventually.
Yeah, he knows they'll get out.
But like, I wasn't expecting any of this at all. Like, I just got like someday I checked my mail and there was this big ass package in my mailbox.
That's always nice. Unknown lock mail is always nice. I like that.
Would it be nice
unsolicited?
It would be nice if I wasn't unemployed and can't really afford to send the locks to the next person.
Right.
Like I had emptied myself out, and then like suddenly I have like 10 pounds of more locks.
No, that's okay. I sent you some money to ship it on, and you can go ahead and use that and ship it to whoever. It doesn't have to be me. You can send it to whoever, Pickle Slice wants some. You could send those all to him if you want.
Well, I do like Pickle Slice. He's a good person.
Yeah. You can.
Well, that's why I didn't get into the challenge lock, tree of sending stuff around, because I couldn't afford it. Because when it first started,
it does
our
get
postage
expensive.
was like $17.
Yeah,
plus
it
the
gets
weight.
a little pricey. I just usually send a big bunch to one person instead of one. Like, I can't just send one because it's $10 to ship it, and it's just, I don't ever ship challenge locks untracked. So I have to send it priority mail. And so if you send one, even just, it's the top or the bottom price is $10. So you know what I mean? Each time you send one, it's $10, and then it adds up. So I send a big bunch because I can't do that either, It gets very expensive. I mean, it's fun, but it's expensive. It can get expensive.
One of the things I liked was you guys can put any weight in your package, and it's a flat rate no matter how much it weighs. And I watch package opening, and people would empty the package out, and there'd be like 30 locks in there, and it's like, wow. Whereas our postage at the time went by weight, and it was like, 2 locks was 17, 20 odd bucks to send.
Yeah, that could be pricey as heck.
Last year they changed it to a flat rate. So
that's good.
We can send up to 500 grams, which is like 2 locks for $10 something, and the next up to a kilo for like $17 odd, and then it jumps to $30 something after a kilo.
Yeah, that's still
and
expensive.
You can't really get involved in the lock trade if you're on a disability pension.
I know. I've sent some things to Pocket Woman, and the shipping was way more than the cost of the locks.
Yeah, but then again, you didn't factor in with the cost of the locks how much they meant to me. So that's priceless. The locks themselves are priceless to me. So it was worth it.
Well, no. The reason that I paid the shipping because I knew how much it would mean to you.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why. I mean, it is expensive, but that's why I always like when I'm doing a giveaway on like here even, or subscribers giveaways and things like that. I include everybody who's entering, and I factor in that it might cost me a lot to send it, but I know it means a lot to people to get some things like that, and like you said, it's worth it. When you factor that into it, it's worth it,
And the other thing you got to factor in as well is where you send it to. Like, I sent a package
Mrs. is here.
to like Canada.
Does Mrs. Kraken want to say hi to Pocket Woman?
Yeah.
Hi, Pocket Woman.
G'day, how's it going, mate?
Hello. It's nice to
Good to hear your voice. So, Walk Picker, mate, when are you going to start picking on camera?
Yeah.
You can pick up a lock right now. You realise
yeah.
we are picking on picking time
Oh yeah, I have a look.
with the dog. Grab a lock. There's a bag of locks right in front of Lock Kraken. Grab a lock walk picker. Stick a peck in it. You can do it now.
It's lovely to hear your
No
voice.
pressure. No peer pressure. You can do it now.
Yeah, I would love to have Mrs. Kraken pick some locks, but I don't want to force her to do it. So
Well, yeah, I'm interested, but possibly for another day.
Yeah.
Some good dinners to make. It's lovely to hear your voice.
Yeah, I think it's so romantic that you could be picking together love locks. You know, like how cool is that to have someone to pick with at home?
Yeah, that's
Love
pretty
picking,
cool.
love locks. It would
Very
be great,
cool.
very cool. To do a video together as well, dual picking.
yeah, that
be
would
cool.
be fun too.
Yeah. So
That would be a good
I'm looking
video.
forward to that walk picker when that happens soon. Doing that because Lock Kraken, he does all his picking while he's not working. So when he gets work again, then he bloody disappears. So now's a good time to start picking on camera with him. No pressure.
Does Puppet Woman and her wife ever pick together?
I don't think so.
Okay, okay, I figured. It would be adorable as well.
Yeah, that would be adorable too.
Yeah.
A family of pickers. Because I've seen your kids pick before.
Yeah.
You got a family of pickers there.
Yeah, my kids are swarming me now.
So Pocket Woman and like her spouse is also.
Hello.
Yeah. Do I need to? Yeah. Do we need to set this up so like one of the kids can pick?
I'd like to see Mrs. Kraken pick the wolf picker pack lock.
Oh yeah, directly backlock.
I don't know if she can do that yet.
Yeah, but it takes practice. It's
It
all
does
right. You never know. You could ask it in.
It does take practice, but like she hasn't practiced forever.
Yeah, but picking's not all about the open. It's about the journey to the open. So you don't actually have to get her open. You just need to have a go at picking it.
Well, okay. Well, here's the. Oh shit! My kids want to pick a lock.
Yeah, I don't think the kids could pick a challenge lock. But you never know.
Yeah, wouldn't we die if they did? Hello, Tin Man Magnet Fishing. Hello. Room for one more? Yes, there's room for one more, Mr. Inferno. I believe we've got space. We can have up to 10, I think. 9 or 10. Hop on there. Hop on backstage and we can.
Okay, well, I can make dinner if you want to try to put the headphones on and. Well, yeah. Picking time is my time, but if you want to try to pick your lock, they apparently would really like to see that.
Yeah, we would. Wouldn't we, panel? Everyone say yes.
Oh
yeah. Okay, yeah. They would all like really see. They would all really like to see you try to take an attempt at this. So I can make the sandwiches for the kids, and you can try to pick the locks.
Lock pixie.
That's a good trade.
That is a good trade, isn't it?
I'd be like, yep, here you go.
I know how to make sandwiches.
And
so
you don't even have to get it open because I've been sitting with the same lock for 20 minutes and haven't got mine open either. So
yeah,
I
there we
haven't
go.
got no open.
Getting things open is a whole
Lady
different
Locks
thing.
says she's been sitting with the same lock for 20 minutes. So like you don't
It's
even
called
have to get this
picking
open.
time, not open time.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
There we go. It's picking time, not open time.
I like how LockChuck named our episode 56.2. You are such a genius, LockChuck.
So
I
like,
love it. I love it.
If you want to take a shot at this, go for it.
That sounds like better.
Yeah, you want to take a go for it? Because I know how to make sandwiches.
She's gonna kill him. She's gonna kick him
Yeah.
and kill him in a minute. Leave her alone and quit bullying her, Kraken. She says no. No means
Okay.
no.
Okay, well.
Quit bullying her. She doesn't want to do it.
Well, yes, she apparently doesn't want to do it, but
yeah, let her.
I know.
One day when she's ready.
We don't want to see you get knocked
we'll
out.
get another woman picking.
Yeah.
I know. I'd rather pick a lock than make a sandwich.
Well, we don't want to see you get knocked out on live.
But apparently,
because that's what I'd do to him. I'd have knocked him out by now. He keep asking.
Apparently, Mrs. Kraken would rather make a sandwich than pick a lock. So
hey, some people like to do that. Some people don't like to pick. That's fine. What are you gonna do?
I just want everyone to know that Walk Picker is actually live on picking time. Yeah, they're making sangers, but that's okay. But we've actually got her on picking time, talking live. So that is a bonus, a very much bonus to hear her voice, to be able to chat to her. So thank you, Walk Picker, Mrs. Kraken.
Yes, thank you for saying hello. And I have other news. I think Mrs. Snake might be picking.
They like you for saying hello. Although I'm apparently stuck picking the Walk Picker lock, but
he just didn't want to do it because he can't get it open, and he didn't want to show us that.
Actually, you're not wrong. I don't know that I've ever really gotten this. I don't know that I've ever gotten this one open.
I've got it open twice.
I saw a video where Pocket Woman just destroyed this, but I don't know that I've ever gotten it open.
Meow.
Well, just give it a try. You never know. But yeah, I think Mrs. Snake is going to be picking as well.
Awesome.
Mrs. Snake. Hey.
Yeah, I sent her some beginner's locks, and she's going to be picking, so she's getting into it. I think that's pretty cool.
Oh, you had to send her. You had to send her stuff. Snake didn't just have some stuff to give her.
I guess not. No, he didn't. He wasn't sharing his locks with her.
Oh, that is terrible. No, these are my locks.
Yeah.
There are many like it, but these are mine.
It's exactly
It's like, no, you can't touch me poker chips.
Yeah, I think he made her poker chips too, because I've got a new poker chip, and it's for he sent me it with his, and it is Mossy Picks.
Well, why didn't I get one?
Oh, so
I just got it. Yeah,
I just got it. Beautiful.
Yeah,
I remember Chris showing that, and I'm thinking, who's Bossy Pigs?
I think that's going to be Mrs. Snake. I almost think it's going to be Mrs. Snake, because I got the chip. I said, can I get the channel? Can you send me a link to the channel? Because I didn't know who it was. And so he sent me a link. He said, there's no videos up yet, but she said she's going to be putting some videos out. I know that.
Awesome.
So
that needs to be on next week's shout out.
Beautiful chip.
Yeah, so
that's a beautiful chip.
It really
when
is
Chris
pretty.
showed it, it was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I think that's who it is. I think that's
also
who it is.
Also, anyone who's been really paying attention does know that Walk Picker does have a channel with not too many videos.
Nice. Oh, congratulations, John Doe. He just opened a stopped Acid Twin Pro.
Nice.
I know that's right.
Tried, but I haven't actually posted more than one or two. Did do that walk one.
What a name for a challenge lock. Who put Bella in the witch elm from Bandito? That is one crazy name.
What? Bandito? Brandito? Oh my
No,
god,
the challenge lock name. Who
that
put
blue
Bella in the
whale
witch?
lock sport challenge was, oh my god.
I'm still trying to do that. I don't know if it's still going, but I'm gonna do
Yeah,
it.
I believe it's continuous forever. If you want to do it, you just
Yeah,
go for it.
I'm working on it.
I'm sure he'll
getting
let
my
you
picking
go.
skills back up.
But like, oh my god, picking a white, yellow, green,
Yeah,
or
you
blue,
wouldn't think
white,
it's tough,
yellow,
but it's
orange, green,
tough.
blue in 10
But I want to
minutes.
do it
Like,
under
oh my god.
the 10 minutes because I want the star like Chris has got. So
yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
think
it's a
I
tough
got a
little
star.
challenge. It's
Didn't
a
I do
tough
a video where
challenge.
I unboxed the
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge, that's for sure. You
I'm
don't
pretty
think
sure
it
I
is,
earned
but
mine too, but like, wow.
yep.
I
It
think
was a
it's
good idea for a challenge because it really makes you have to, change your picking style as you go, and kind of it does incorporate a lot of skills when you pick the straight to all the way up to blue.
but
I think
it made me go through my locks and actually go, okay, well, what grade of locks do I actually have? You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
what is a blue lock and what is the other locks? And I realized that I had a lot of what are the colors? White, yellow,
Orange,
orange,
green, and
green,
blue.
blue. I had a lot of orange locks. But at the
Okay.
time I tried to do the challenge, I couldn't even pick an orange lock. So
Oh,
I was
wow.
so out of practice. So now
Yeah.
that I'm practicing daily on things like this,
Yeah.
I'm trying to pick every day.
Oh,
And
yeah. Even just
build up
trying to
my
pick that
skills.
twin, just that. Even if you just pick that, you would get so much better every single day because that's such a tough lock to pick, and picking it
Yeah.
like that is just
I liked what you said about
Mr.
I don't know
Inferno
if it
there.
was on a
Click that
live
link
or
and you'll get on there. Click that
somewhere
link.
you said that you uh, you always picked above the
Yeah.
belt that you were after, and
Yeah.
that enabled you one to get to black belt faster, but also to picking the lock above the one that you want, the grade you want to pick, enabled you to then be able to pick the lock that you wanted to pick for that belt
Yeah,
because you were picking
definitely.
above your weight, sort
Mhm.
of thing. So
Yeah, I
so
totally believe in that
that made me think,
100%.
okay, so what are my
Yeah.
locks?
Yeah.
And then who was it? I think it was TLP or Picks Me. Someone, could have been Trans Mechanic, could have been, I don't know. I watched so many videos. They color coded their locks.
Trucker.
Sandman.
Yeah, Trucker does that.
Sandman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
color
Sandman
coded his
too.
lock.
Yeah.
So he knows what is what lock. And I thought, oh. And then he went through and showed his locks that he practices on. Well, he
Right.
got 10 of each of the belts, 3 belts. So one was the Master Lock 3s. And then the next one was Master Lock something else's. And then the next one was all the 410s, I think. So use those 3 locks in multiples of 10 to just pick through every day as his practice. And
Yeah.
so that's like if you go through every lock once, that's 30 locks. You do it 3 times, that's 90 locks. You've just picked 90 locks in a picking session. Like
Yeah,
that
but
just
see, I
boggles the
disagree
brain.
with his picking sessions. I don't agree with that. If you want to level up your belt level and you want to move forward, I think you should pick you could pick a couple of those, whatever, but I would never spend 60 or 90 locks below that low of a level because that's
Yeah.
just so sloppy and you don't need to be precise for that. You don't need to even be a good picker for that. So if you're constantly practicing just sloppy tolerance locks, you kind of get used to that and then when you try to pick something with more precision, you're kind of you're not there because you're picking all
I
those
see what
sloppy
you mean.
locks.
Yeah.
And so it's great if you want to pick those to warm up. Like that would be cool to pick through them to warm up. And then but I would spend most of my time, I would spend doing, either whatever your level is currently and something above your level. If you're going to spend time, like your time, I wouldn't waste, like if you only have an hour to practice, I definitely wouldn't practice yellow and orange belt locks. If you're trying to get to blue belt, that's just because you're kind of programming yourself for those sloppy tolerances. And I feel like, what we do takes a lot of muscle memory, and you have to really, get more and more precise to move up the higher belted locks because you have to be more precise to pick them. So just
Yep, that makes
continuously,
sense.
you have to build your muscle memory towards like tighter tolerances and harder to pick locks. And I mean, that's cool. I think it's cool if that's, how you want to practice, that's fine. But I just feel like if you definitely want to move up, you have to do harder things. You can't practice easy stuff because you don't learn anything from those. You already know all that stuff. You
Yep.
know, you already know how to pick them and you're not really learning much. But when you're trying to attempt your Lockwood twin, you're having to learn things every session that you sit down. You have to learn something because you can't open it, right? You're learning
Yep.
and you're learning and learning and learning, but if you're picking stuff you can open over and over again, you really didn't learn anything from it.
Yeah,
Not
I hear
anything
you.
you already didn't know.
Yep, that's
It's
good
more
advice.
of learning. For me, it's more of learning how to maneuver the pick. It's a lot of I'm just trying to program my hand to be able to go in and out of the thing. I
Right,
got
right.
arthritis, so it's kind of difficult.
Yeah, that's hard. Well,
Yep.
hello, Mr. Inferno.
G'day.
Glad you
Hey,
got
how you
on
doing?
here. Yeah, we forgot. We kind of had a problem in our first thing, so we made a second one and forgot to put the thing up for you. I'm there. Yeah, come on and join in. Sorry about that.
So what are those locks, all those locks you've got there lined up? Are they all the same or are they different?
They're all different. There's some egrets, some aces, brinks, a little bit of everything,
Cool.
randomly thrown in.
Very nice. That's
You
a
know-
lot of locks.
I'm technically a blue belt picker, and this is a blue belt lock, but I don't think I have ever gotten the Mrs. Kraken lock open. And then I saw Pocket Woman did a video, and she like destroyed it in like a minute.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've ever opened it.
Yeah, but I did that video and I breezed through it, and it's just like, Lady Locks, you've experienced this. You breeze through it and you go, oh my god, like that was quick, but
Yeah.
you've spent ages prior trying to get the thing open, and then you try and do it again and you can't.
Can't do it.
It was just a lucky open.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens. That happens.
But y'all have a good evening. I think I'm going to get off here. I think maybe somebody else might be waiting. So enjoyed the conversation.
Well,
Especially
thanks for hanging out with us today.
Yeah, thank
Very
you.
cool of you to hang out.
And I'll try to get this little thing in a package, I think, on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's
all
fine.
it is in your head. Wow.
That's great. That's cool of
You
you.
can drop it in a package. I'll go over to the post office on Tuesday, I think. Monday, I'll be busy at work all day, but Tuesday, I have some time. So,
Awesome.
but anyway, y'all have a good rest of your evening there, or in Pocket Woman's case, rest of your morning.
Yeah, well, I'll be having lunch or breakfast shortly. It's nearly 11 o'clock. And it's true, we've been on here. I've been up 5 or 6 hours already, and I'll be meeting with Doubt, and he'll be sober, so that'll be good.
Okay. Yeah, I got to go eat dinner now and feed the cats. So.
Well,
So anyway,
take
all right.
care. Thank
All right,
you for
y'all
hanging
too.
out. Thank
Thank
you
you
so
very
much.
much.
Alrighty. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. And Jalp said that, you know, it was up to me to choose where we're going to meet, and he wanted coffee, I think he said. And it's like, oh, Stu, where do we meet? And so my wife just got up there, and I said, oh, I've got to find a meeting place. He wants this, and she's gone, just go to Grange. It's like, oh, of course. It's the place we always go to. It's the place that Betty loves to go to. It's a cafe where it's right on the beach, right at the jetty.
Wow.
And it has really nice food, good coffee, good service, and it has an outdoor area. And in that outdoor area, it's full of puppies.
Oh,
So
that's
there's
cool.
lots of drinking bowls around, and all the puppies just lay under the tables and stuff, and all well behaved. Usually there's some woofing to say g'day, and that's it. Everyone settles down. I take Betty's mat, so she knows where her spot is, and she stays on her mat. And you know, she'll always ask for something. I always take some treats with her, so she feels like she's having some cafe food, some special treats. She loves doing the cafe set. She learned how to do the cafe set with her grandparents
That's
when
pretty
she first
cool.
started, and she just loves it.
That is pretty cool.
So I'll get some footage of down at Grange. I'll probably take some locks and pick with Del and Daryl, and I'll get a video to show
Oh, that'll
everyone
be so
when we visit.
awesome.
I like to same thing I did with Keyless. I after the meeting with Swindler, he came over on a cruise and met up with us and Paul, and took Keyless down to the waterfront, and we picked the lock together, and that was
That's really cool.
a cool joint video. So I'll do the same with Dal. He doesn't know that yet. Listen to the live, you'll find out.
He'll be up for it.
Yeah, but that's what I
He
like
seems
to
like
do.
a pretty cool dude.
Because
Oh,
it's like
Kraken said his phone died, so he thinks he's done. But all right, the real Kraken. Later, the real Kraken.
The real Kraken.
Thanks for hanging out, real Kraken.
So I've tried the float picking on the Ruko, and my issue is I just can't get. I need to make a tension wrench that fits it so snug. As you said, you need one of the tension wrenches to not fall out when you let it go. To get that
just
control.
real snug in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, you could progressive pin that too if you start having trouble. Now, the problem with the gins, progressive pinning with gins, is that as you add them, it's totally just a wild ride because they change. Everything changes every time you add one. So it's going to be different every time you pick it. It's not going to be like, you know, it's just going to be real wild, but it'll teach you really, really precision float picking if you do it that way, because you'll have to do it on each one, and you'll kind of learn what each one, how far to take each one to get it picked, and
that's
things
just
like
it.
that.
It's a hell of a counter rotation. It's scary when I have really deep pole sets and I have to counter rotate nearly back to Christmas. It's like, whoa, it's scary.
If you mark your lock when you get into your false set, just mark with a Sharpie pen a straight line down the face of it, and then once you mark it when you start, and then mark it when you get into your false set too, and you'll see a little spot that you can travel back and forth safely.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You know what I mean? Just don't get to where you get,
Don't
your
get to the
first
line.
line. Yeah, just make sure you stay right behind your first line, and then you'll know if you get to that first line, you're back to start. So you don't want to get that far. You know what I mean?
That's a great idea.
It helps to mark it a lot, and then you won't kind of accidentally back out the whole way, because that's when it's not fun, when you keep backing up and going, oh, dang it.
Yeah. Inferno, that's one of those
that's pretty.
Chicago locks, is it? Like Chicago Lock Company
Chicago
or something?
Lock Company.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a nice little wafer lock.
Very cool.
It's got the lock on the side. I haven't seen one with the lock on the side before.
Oh, with the keyway, yeah, the keyway on the side. That's
That
pretty cool.
looks like a heaps earlier version than other ones I've seen.
I'm loving this vice lock, Chuck. Loving it.
I'm glad it's stiff enough in all the base.
Oh yeah, it's freaking perfect. It doesn't move. It's just perfect.
The height's about the same as your other one.
Yeah, it's pretty close. It's a little bit higher, but it's fine. It just takes a little of a getting used to picking in a different, a little bit of a different position. But that's good too, to have to switch it up a little bit, Give an extra little. Yeah, that was quick. Congrats on that one. Those are fun. I love
Mr.
wafer locks.
Inferno, Pickle Slice is asking what's the key look like on that lock. Sometimes it has an IL duo core in them.
I don't have keys to any of these locks.
Oh, okay.
We don't need keys.
Nope.
We are keys.
Never have.
Yep. There you go. We are keys. That's true.
That Brinks you've got in the background, I find them difficult to pick. That brass one. I have one, and it just wants to fight me every time.
Yeah, some of them can be difficult.
Yeah.
But for the most part, they're the opposite of a master lock.
Yep. Are they all 1100? You just snap and close there.
I saw 1100s, I think.
Was that a former love lock you just put down?
See.
That one too.
There's a few more around here somewhere.
Is that a wafer lock or a pin tumbler? The Chicago lock. Is that wafers or pin tumbler?
Oh, it's a wafer. That's a wafer lock.
Yeah, I can't single pick wafers. I have to rake them to get them open. I'm just something about the wafers. I can never pick them.
I just either use the snowman or it's just a turning tool.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I bought an Avis 83 AL45 in the orange color because I wanted to collect all the colors. So I got the orange. It's just gorgeous. And then it came with the packaging was so beat up, looked like it got ran over. And then I found there was a nick on the corner of the lock, and the key's bent. The key blank they sent me is bent. I was mad as hell.
That's disappointing in all sorts of ways.
Yeah, and it wasn't even the place that I got the lock from. It was actually the shipping. It was UPS, and they shipped it, and they literally went and threw it on my porch. It wasn't like he set it down. I heard it like hit the ground, like he dropped it. And then I went out, and I'm just like, well, no wonder it's torn. The package was torn, filthy, dirty, looked like it was run over. It was ridiculous. And I emailed the company, All Padlocks, and I told them, that it was like that, and they're sending me a new one, so that's nice. But I was gonna make this one into a different key. I've got my pins here, my file and everything, but I just don't feel like it.
It looks
that takes
beautiful.
A minute.
That's a beautiful burnt orange
It
color.
is. It is gorgeous.
So that's the 83. That's not the 7240s.
No, I thought they were when I was ordering. When I went to order it, I almost didn't get it because I'm like, oh, I don't want those. I want the 83. And then I'm looking closer, and I'm like, no, that isn't 83. It's 8345. They're just aluminum. It says titanium on the back, and that's the ones I have in all those colors: the blue and the green.
Is that the one that has all standard pins?
No, they have all spool pins and one standard pin in them. They come the other ones have come with 6 pins. This one came pinned with 5, but it had a 6 pin and a spring in the bag with it. So if you wanted to pin it to 6, you could. So but it came with a spool pin for the 6th pin.
Puppies.
Yeah, it was a spool pin for even the 6th pin. So they only got one standard in the front and the rest are spools. But it is a gorgeous color lock. I really love that orange color.
Dig,
And,
did you print those?
No, that's bought. I can't print.
Oh, is that a test tube stand?
It's for brushes, I think.
Brushes, okay.
Yeah.
Look how fancy Dig's setup is. Oh,
I know. I was looking at his color coding all of his Moki picks.
He's so bougie. Holy
I
cow.
color coded it because I was always searching, and almost half of the time picking was searching to pick.
That's
and
how I am
that's why I got some shrink tube and color coded them.
That's a good idea.
Like that. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah. Red means I can, it's kind of a signal color that I can use much force. Because these are the extra flats, which are thicker from profile.
Okay.
And yeah, that's my go-to picks because they are so good. You don't have to
Still
have
Mr.
any.
Inferno. Who just snuck out of here? Somebody just snuck out.
You
Who
don't
was that?
need to pay attention
Kraken's
to
frozen
anything.
screen, wasn't it?
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
He said he was
I was
gone,
gonna
but his
say.
camera was still on.
Okay.
But
Yeah, and here are the Jimmy Longs.
Yes,
I can't-
pickle slice. Yeah, that's the ones you can swap the cores out of. Yeah.
I can't kind of mess them up because I don't. Yeah, the ass is just round and flats, and so they are pretty good.
That's pretty nice.
Differentiable. I hope at least that they are.
Yeah, pickle slice. You can put different kicks in these too. You can put like if you have a multi-lock, you can put a multi-lock. I have a multi-lock kick. I think I'm gonna put in one of these actually. And there's all kind of different kicks you can put in as long as you have like there's a bag full of adapter parts, for the different backs that you would come across.
Dimple lock.
Yeah, I think you can do that too.
I think that's what FBI is showing, right? Is that a dimple 83?
No, it's yeah, I guess technically that's
Yeah,
what a multi-lock is, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can put all kind of different kicks in there, which is really cool. And they come with different ones, different keyways too. I got about 4. Well, I got 4 of them now, so I got 4 different keyways. I've got a Everest in my one that Izzy from the one that was commenting on here earlier gave me the all brass one. It's gorgeous. Let me see if I can find it now. Yeah, I put a brass shackle on it. It's gorgeous. What are those? Oh, they're cutaways.
Yeah, just a simple cutaway from Multipick actually.
Wow, that is stunning. Look at those spools. They're very nice.
Yeah, that's actually this is cool because that's the original cutaway from Multipick, and you get it if you buy it with a bunch of exchangeable keys. And this is also the original BKS, which isn't anymore made, unfortunately. And the keyway is also pretty difficult to pick. So for beginners, that's definitely nothing, but for later, it's really cool. Because you also get it with... this is the box. Okay, I need to exchange the focus like that. And it comes with actually this pinning tweezer, which is my go-to pinning tweezer because of this tip.
Let's get the tip and the grip. Nice.
For pins, it's perfect.
I like that bare bone set that you showed, Pocket Woman. That was bad, eh?
And inside there, you have kind of a small wrench and these pins. So you can kind of play around with so many stuff actually already out of the box. For sure, these these multi-pick sets aren't cheap, but they are kind of cool. Really neat pins in there. There's also something which looks like a gin, serrated barrels, and so on.
Don't they have one of those cutaways with a dimple on one side and a pin and tumbler on the other?
Yeah, that is the new one. The problem on the new one is I heard they are they have priced them the same as the old one, but the locks itself are made from really cheap Chinese locks, and that's also the quality went totally down.
That sucks.
Oh yeah,
And
those,
that is actually they are normally like 80 euros or something.
I've seen.
Even that is way too expensive. So, but here is actually a right. It's a BKS, which I can get for like, no idea, 10 euro, 20 euro. I think if it would be new, then maybe 30 euro, and then they have to make the manufacturing. So 80 euro might be. I think 60 euro, 50 euro is more reasonable, but yeah, you get also the pinning tweezer and this stuff with it. So yeah, but I heard not that good stuff about the new one.
I have a couple of the Sparrows ones. I like for actual practice. I like those because they're still easy to hold. I grabbed a couple of the Covert Instruments ones too, just because the American locks, like, I don't know, it's strangely one of my favorites because if I don't sit here and practice constantly, I'll always come back to those and it'll always give me trouble.
That's cool. Yeah, but I think this is also neat for if I at someday have time to make much more videos, I could use this for showing different situations. But
yeah, I think they're nice for showing things, what's happening inside of the lock and stuff. I just
exactly.
I say just pick real locks. Just pick regular old locks, and
they get hung
that's
up
how you get
yeah,
better.
that's just something to show. Because, for example, these are the extra flats from Moki, and I think they won't fit really good. I can try. Yeah, it fits.
Let me see if I'm gonna see if I can pick this one to that point where I know it would open if it wasn't a cutaway.
But
there's definitely a point on this one.
Yeah, you need on this one.
Having all the stuff cut away on it makes it very different to pick too than it would be if it was.
Yeah, it gets hung up on pin 4, I think, but it gets hung up because there's not actually a channel. It's because there's a hole, and you can see the pin like sticks out a little bit. So it's definitely not the most realistic training, but it's definitely cool looking at it.
I just did.
I think those are pretty cool. What did you just get? Oh, you did your leashy picking.
No, I did it Picksmith style. I did the binding order thing,
and then
I did it again with the binding order in my head, and it actually worked. This is the first time ever in 5 years I have picked a lock to a binding order. Like,
I don't usually pay attention to the binding order thing. I pick too many things to. I just figure if it binds, it needs picked, right? And that's how you do it.
This is like, but I've always just wanted to be able to go to a lock and go, bang, 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 and know the binding order.
That's
pretty
cool.
This is the first. This is a picking time first.
You got to write that down. Did you write the binding order down so you don't forget
it? In my head, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5.
Put that on you should write it on a lock too, so you don't forget next time you come across it.
but it's got wafers in it, so it might change depending on the tension I used. I notice if I've got heavy tension, it binds to that. If I don't have heavy tension, then it doesn't bind to that.
Well, probably the lightest tension would be the best, most accurate binding order, I would assume, since that the lightest tension, how it would bind, turning it the smallest amount would probably be the more accurate binding order. But I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, just however you want to pick it,
I got binding order. I did it. Thanks, Picksmith. Once again, you've taught me something I've struggled to do for 5 years.
He always teaches us stuff. He's always teaching stuff.
But this, but finding the binding order with the Lishy is heaps good. What is Mr. Inferno doing?
I don't know.
That looks nasty. Mr. Inferno, can you explain your technique, please?
Yeah, just fiddling around.
Pocket Woman says, can you explain your technique, please?
Oh, I couldn't even explain it myself. I don't even know what I'm doing with it.
I know what you're thinking. I've got that lock. It's got top and bottom wafers. Good job.
It worked.
He made a kind of a wafer rake with his picks.
Yeah, it works. It works.
Pretty cool.
Well, Lady Locks, I'm going to have to get off in a minute. Are you gonna?
Me too.
I guess.
Yeah, we can end the stream. I don't have the power to end, so we will let you. We will end when LockChuck ends. And so that's what we are going to do. All right, everybody. So we are going to get ready to head off. So thank you all for coming and hanging out with us for Picking Time 2.0, and we did it. And look at Dick with his wacky crazy locks. Every time he's got something crazy. So thank you all, and we will see you next week. I don't know. Knox is going to be hosting. I don't know if he's hosting next week or the week after. I got to check, but I know he's going to be hosting one of the upcoming Picking Time.
No.
And I just don't know when that's going to be. So.
Well, you'll have the regular LockHeat back next week, so maybe your stream won't end midstream.
Oh, you did perfectly fine. I thank you for even doing it, because we needed the glue today, and you took care of it, so we appreciate it.
Yeah, it wasn't
You did
quite
a great
duct
job.
tape.
You did a good recovery.
It was scotch taped.
Yeah, you did a great job, and a heck of a recovery, because I don't know that I could have did that. We would have just been done for the day. If that happened to me, I would have just been done for the day. So it's much appreciated.
You're
So
welcome.
thank you all for hanging out and for picking with us. And we'll see you next week. Dick is lunatic.
Happy picking, everyone.
Say it, Pocket Women.
Stay legal. Temptation is everywhere. Very cool.